just decided to press the wrong button on the actual phone we usually go stream from, and it's doing an update. So I've had to put my phone and yeah, so in that I've lost the comments. I have noticed we've had 2 new ones, but it's lost the comments now. I do apologise. Now this has gone on to something else as well. Bear with me, guys. Obviously technology is not being my friend tonight. And you're hearing my voice again. So, Samuel, you're new. Very big welcome. And I've gone blank on who it was as well, so I do apologise. It's just because it's got rid of it. It was saving on my phone, but I've had to use that. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting ages for it to update. So, a very big welcome to everyone that is new. So, this is probably a little bit usual, different from lives that you do usually see. So, we're a bit less politically correct. It's somewhere you can let your hair down. So we just ask no actual swearing, innuendos. That's absolutely fine by us here. The only time we ask is like ones like directed. I've had it in the past, unfortunately, ones like directed to me. But we have brilliant mods here that, you know, they will give you a warning and things. But obviously, it's a chill place. As Mav, one of our regulars, said, it's like we're all meeting up at the bar, and yeah, it's a nice place to relax and just let your hair loose. So we've got Dan, Jake, Craigan, Victor, tea, coffee, toilet break, get in. Go for it, painting Daniel. Hiya, darling. I've also got in, who have I missed? John W, very good evening. Alan Reynolds, hi, lovely. I've not obviously watched your video yet, so I'll have to watch that after. Ivo, very good evening. Brian, hi, buddy. Have you got anything new on the shop at the minute, or is it still being updated? David Hinks, very good evening. And Martin Shipman. Oh, soggy Sussex by the sea. Oh dear, we've had a lot of rain today ourselves. Samuel, yes. And Samuel, you'll know, and I do apologise for the other new one we've had tonight, but I have lost it. But very big welcome. We've also got Timber. Hello, Timber. Maura. You've just subscribed. So, yes, very big welcome to the channel. I hope you do enjoy. Who else have I missed? Now the phone comes on, sod's law. So I could have actually waited for it. Martin Shipman did it. And Lintry. Lyndon, isn't it? You joined us on the last one. Very big welcome again. And if I have missed anyone, I do apologise. Mick Blizzard, nice to see you, buddy. Scott's Rails, Ron Martin, David Hinks, hi guys. Mav and Ian Press, and I've caught up with the comments. And Andy, very good evening, sweetheart. So yes, the other thing as well that we say to anybody new is it can get quite busy in the chat, so please do repeat your message. If we have missed it, it's never intentional. The only thing we ask for that is don't just like constantly like one after the other, because that does lead to spam bots and all that kind of thing as well. But drop your message, and if I don't see it, the mods, you know, will usually give me a little push to say you're missing a comment, but it's never deliberate. So yes, check out the bargains. So yes, please do. That's a shop, and again, I'm on a different device. Oh, technology's not with me. It's just been one of those days yesterday and today, so I've lost that. Wayne's Model Builder. Hi, buddy. You okay? So hope everyone is keeping okay today on what's been a very, very wet day. And everyone just saying hello. I can't believe I've caught up with the comments. This is just so not like me, though. That's the unusual bit. So we were thinking tonight, you guys have seen me doing a lot of a TMD lately, so maybe going back to a Metcalf kit, something a bit different. Because you've been seeing a lot of the TMD of late. Slow progress for sure. I've got to do some washes with that. And that'll be too hot to drink. Yeah, so I've got to do some washes with that to weather it up a bit. And the last few bits at the top, the black line. So We've got the red done. Been dry and sunny in Hampshire today. Oh, lovely. So it's been awful here today. Calmed up in the early evening, which was kind of like, why didn't we have that weather all day? But it is definitely colder. The last week or so, it's definitely chill, which means we're not in the shed as much still. I'm just desperate to go out there again. So, I'm really gutted I can't see who that other person was as well that joined. But yes, I'll beat Gav to it because I don't even think he's in. So as always, a big thank you as always, guys, to our patrons, our members. Is the one for tomorrow up yet, Rob?
Yes.
So top tier patrons and members, the link should be there or is going to be there. I didn't probably hear Rob, for you guys to view the early preview for tomorrow. But a big thank you to you guys, to all our patrons and members, our gifters, our donators, one-time multiples, everybody that is involved in the channel, though, you know, all the likes, all the comments, that helps us keep steady with the algorithm, it helps with the monetization, and without you guys, we wouldn't even have ballast on the track at the moment, especially with Rob off. So a big thank you as always, and then the biggest thank you to our mods and our lurkers that are there as well. Yeah, you're forgetting Jason. Big thank you, Grace. Jason, I haven't seen Jason there. Is Jason in as well? I haven't seen Jason in. Because that's the only problem, because I've opened it up on my iPad after. It's kind of got rid of some comments that were at the start, so... But I've also done it when I've had it up on my phone ready. And then it's then just got rid of them and started the comments from lower on, so... Snowy, very good evening, sweetheart. For some reason, this is not syncing up. Oh, there we go, there it is. So that's why I might have missed comments, because I've done the typical top comments, not all comments. So I do apologise if I've missed anyone. Yeah, sunny and dry, 8 degrees today at last. Yeah, it's still a bit cold for me in the shed. Did have to ice the car at 6:10 for work today. Ooh, 6 degree here and short showers, barely noticed it today. Oh, on the island, it was awful. For the ATP video and fixing it. Yes, obviously, without Jason getting that for us, checking it out, giving it a service and everything, we wouldn't be having that ATP. And Rob has been after that for quite a while. So yes, the thank yous there are for Jason, and hopefully we haven't got it yet. We have turned around to him and said, well, we're just waiting until we see him in Crewe, so won't be on our layout for a little while, but that hopefully gives us time to get the lines running. Oh, and I've just seen Brian's got some new stuff on his shop as well with Mr. X. Hit the like button. Thank you for that, Alan. Mick, but you have to supply your own drinks. Yep, bring your own. Hale still suffering after Thursday to Sunday night at MRS. Did you enjoy it, Ron? So yes, I have missed quite a few comments. So please, guys, do let me know if I have missed any. Because, you know, I never do. Oh, and hi, very good evening, darling. You mean you went to someone else to service the ATP? Brian, you should write a letter of complaint. Well, Jason got it for us, you know, and he offered to do it, so... But yes, Brian is also brilliant at servicing, which is, again, a brilliant thing with his shop, is that all items that you get from Brian will be serviced as well. And he had a good job of fixing our smoker that we had a while ago. I think that was the one we got given by our friend. Just doing a price revision, so bear with. So if anybody goes at the shop at a minute, I think there's just a price revision going on. And I'm sure Brian will update us when that's all sorted. But also, if anybody has anything they'd like to donate to Brian's shop, obviously it is only days, so getting stock in at the moment. They've obviously got to build the business, but there is plans, I know, for things to develop as it goes on. But if anybody does have anything that is just sitting there that they're just thinking, oh, I'm just going to give away, I know Brian would gratefully receive it. Jason is very good at servicing, so yeah, he offered to do that for us with getting it as well, and he obviously checked it out, did manage to barter down the price a little bit for us as well. So, and seeing both on his layout was obviously brilliant to see, having 2 sets of ATP on there, especially both being like the first gen as well. Please email us any donations. So yes, if you do have any donations that you want to give into Brian, drop him an email. I can't remember what the email is, sorry Brian, otherwise I would have said it. If anyone wants to donate and engage free to scale, feel free. In need of one project so in end scale. You're struggling to get that one, aren't you? And Snowy, did I say hello to you, sweetheart? I thought I did. I hope I did. So I can't believe this, guys. I'm caught up with comments as well. It does feel very bizarre. So what do you guys think to a different night, maybe a Metcalf instead of the TMD? I just thought I might give you guys a break. The train set shop at gmail.com. Thank you for that, Brian. So again, iPad wasn't charged, so I've had to put the other iPad, my iPad on, which is on my Prescott portrait, so I can't actually pin that to the top. Brian, have you got your monthly waffle on Saturday as well? I did. That's that's all good then, Snowy. Of a Metcalf or a scratch build. So yeah, again, because I've not got the right phone, I can't even nip on and pin it there. Bash my head again. Love Metcalf or a scratch build. Well, I ain't doing a scratch build. H&H is looking for an end scale item as well. So I believe at the moment there isn't much end scale on Brian's shop. But hopefully as time goes on, that will be something that can grow as well. So again, any end scale items I'm sure Brian will greatly appreciate. But it's just a shop that, unlike eBay where you're a bit worried and things like that, you know, it's coming from a trusted modeler, someone who doesn't want to rip people off with prices, and again, it is service. So I may not be in the stream on Saturday, it's my birthday, and if the one who landed next to me who jumps over Moo remembers she might... Huh? I'm not like I want that. I landed next to me who jumps over Moo. No, I'm lost there. Your flower boxes were great. Yes, so I am hoping obviously to get out, because I think a lot of the scratch builds like that are going to come on when they're back on the layout, so we can grope the scene around it. So hopefully then is when things like that can happen again, because it's just, there's not obviously a lot of room inside. I can do little things like kits, but building a bit around them, there's not a lot of room for it, you know, to keep it safe and there while the process is happening. All good, not done much of my layouts recently, been busy. How are you? RG change, Rob, you been at? No, Rob's in the other room at the minute. Mav. Hopefully all being well at Reddit exhibition Saturday morning. What, are you there as your shop, Bri, or am I reading someone else's comment? Been doing some more wiring of the shed today. It's very slow because of pain, but I'm working on my way there. Oh, Mav, I hope your pain isn't too bad, darling. Cow jump to move. Oh, right. Grace, are you and Rob still thinking of doing them film uploads of people's layouts? So yes, we were thinking of doing another showcase at some point. Obviously, Rob will let me know when he's ready for it because he has to edit it. But the problem with the showcases at the time is it came to an end at that point because we weren't getting much footage to put into it. It was only one person, so obviously there wasn't much to put in it. But again, maybe we can look at doing another showcase now people have done a bit more work. Maybe doing those videos again. So late, so guess it's detention from me. You're a very naughty boy, Jimbo. Late. Raybot is on. Hi, Grace and all in chat. Rob and Grace. watching on Pewter and TV in the train room, or be in and out of the chat. No worries, lovely. What are you working on today? Next thing is the SWA from the house to the shed. Just visiting. Ah, right. You're seeing maybe pick up some nice deals as well, bro. I'm saying hello to each other. I can send a video of a cluttered shed, Grace. It's all processes, isn't it? But I don't know when Rob is ready to do that. So he'll obviously have to let me know when he's in the position that he's happy to do another one. Because obviously it's all the editing that goes into it. So I wonder if my videos I sent didn't get through. When did you send them, Ian? Because I know we did put a stop for it for a while, so it could be it was on the tail end of that. But like I said, I'm sure Rob will let me know when he wants to do another one. Knockers Lane, Roger. Hello, peeps. How's you doing? No worries. How are you doing, buddy? Trying to get a room cleared out for the new layout. Oh, what are you thinking of doing this time, Roy? I might put my paints away then because it's a Metcalf night. Bear with me, guys. So, last I checked, where the Metcalf kit is. That's the problem. I don't know where the kit is. That's a very valid question. Ah, it's there. That's something for I didn't have it then. Managed to get the transfers class 6-7 in post today. Managed to get one side done before Trevor's stream. Nice one. I'm hoping to put up a mail call video this week. Had 2 deliveries last week. Ah, what have you got, Dan? It was a while ago because I sent both photos and film. Ah, it could be then because that was when we'd stopped it, buddy. I'm not sure. Something in a modular setup, roughly 12 by 20. Ah, cool. M scale or double O are you going for? You're going for Ray. We have our stable in here that's fully built, but again, I can't really do the scene. This is where we were at with the Metcalf before. We've got our lighting in, and I think it's now the joys of the laser cuts, which we know can be an interesting one. So my tweeters are there at the ready. It's a Metcalf night, so everyone hide behind your sofas. If you're squeamish, she will no doubt use the knife towards herself, won't you, Grace? Who, me? No. I'd never do that. Why would I want to do that?
What was that? I heard my name mentioned.
Yeah, were you just lurking tonight?
No, that me doing something.
Oh, the why is that doing that? The showcase.
Yeah, if I get enough different people.
So are you happy to open it up again?
As long as I get different people.
Right. So, guys, we're going to be opening the showcase again. So if anybody has pictures or videos of their layout, videos are usually better. But if you have like a collection of videos...
No, 15 to 20 photos.
15 to 20 photos?
Yes.
You don't want any videos?
Photos would be better. You got it backwards.
I thought you liked videos.
Photos would be better.
Okay, photos would be better. Please send them to us at rgjtrain@outlook.com. The only thing is we've got to have, you know, a good few people to make it fair and everything, and then we can do another one. Please send them through and Rob will collate one together. Was the photos I sent to Rob for you after Saturday's live help? Yes, it did. Thank you, darling. HO00. Ah, okay. Wow, that stable Metcalf kit has changed into a Metcalf station kit. No, that one's there. Stuart the Fish Whisperer. Hello. Hi, Stuart. Are you new to our page? I don't recognise your name. I break in the scale just looking at it, says Ray. I'm on another jar of cockles in vinegar, only 25 jars left, brought in bulk, cheap. John JMC, evening, long time since I was here. I was going to say, John, it's been a while since you've been here. Hermitage Road, hi, buddy. David, probably not. I'm probably getting you mixed up now. I will go to the list. I'll probably go past it again. No, Pete, Hermitage Road. Pete, hi. Hope you're keeping okay. People are saying hi, Rob. Sorry? Oh. By the way, can I get some advice from a chat, please? I need to remove an original transfer from a pannier. I've watched Charlie Bishop vids, but I wondered if anyone has experience doing this of a collective. If you have any help from Mav, please let him know. My use got more budget, so that's to Mav. IHH. Ian Mellin, hi darling, you okay? I'm new from Scotland. I hope you're keeping well, lovely. I know we've got a few that way that are on our channel, so the lives can get a little bit less politically correct. We do love innuendos. We just ask that, like, no direct swearing in the chat. But basically, you're welcome at the bar, bring your own, and pull up and have a chat with everyone. But I do follow Digger Evans and Boxcar Jerry. So we have mutual followers. Oh, very big welcome, darling. Hope you enjoy what you see. And the biggest person I follow is Mum and Son Train Railfans. We love Tammy and Ray. So they do sometimes pop in, so you might see them later as well.
To be fair, they might be busy.
Yes, actually, it's coming up to yeah.
No, place to say, is it?
No, I think it's already said. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to say just in. Mav is the body painted. Evening Jake, John JMC.
Mav's painting his body?
Yes.
Why is he painting his body?
I'll leave that to your imagination, dear.
Well, I don't want that in my imagination.
No, we asked question to remove a transfer of the panny.
Transfers on his body?
Yes. No problem, Grace. If you want something else, let me know. I can even throw in some Irish railway buildings as they can just as weathered. Well, at the moment, let's do one at a time. I've not even finished the TMD yet. Been missing the trains run. Yeah, we have. We're hoping to get it sorted. Let's just get that inner loop sorted. Obviously, things have come about. We've realised that I think the problem is when we first did that inner line, we didn't really have many locos. We've obviously since got bigger locos, things like that, and that's when the problems have come in. But also the cold. We did a lot of comments. We had help there, and we obviously used a lot of flexi track without any kind of guidance because we didn't even realise you can buy them. So track setter, that's the word, sorry. So there's obviously a lot that has changed, and you know, we've learnt from. Done more to one of my layouts now. Oh, nice, Ian. Or feel free to send some pictures over to us and we can put it in our showcase. 99% I use, but partner now punishment. Oh yeah. Being a card kit. Not choice. Only kit for underground tube there is. No, you've been building one, have you, Rog? Probably the 10th. Was ill for my last one and been on holiday. No worries, Donna. I hope you're feeling better now, though. Artie is a very funny guy, too. Artie, I can't think of his channel name. He's over in America, isn't he? How many subscribers do you have to go live or upload shorts? So I think shorts you can do from scratch. I'm not sure. But to get live, you have to have over 50 subscribers, and even then, it's if you're just over 50, I think, and then you have to go on select live, and it takes up to 24 hours to get sorted. So don't do like we got and got caught in the we're going to go live tomorrow, and then we had to wait for 24 hours. So what are your followers at the moment, Lyndon? Because I'm sure we can see if anybody else wants to pop over to your channel. If one of the mods wouldn't mind posting your link, see if we can get you some more followers. Useful. Oh, that's from Charles Frost. Hi, darling. How are you keeping? I don't think I've seen Trans run on any of your vids or live, Grace. So if you go back to the beginning, you'll see a few running. But yes, it's just the way it worked, wasn't it? I think we kind of concentrated on a lot of the scenery, really, especially that outer loop. We needed the mountains done, and then obviously it's changed. So 38 in the chat, it's busy. So yes, has everybody hit the like button? Like I said to anybody new, if we do miss comments, please do repeat them. We never want to miss comments. Okay, I have the 8,700 Japan with shirt button logos. Osmerica, that's it, Osmerica. He's back home in Aussieland. John has a second Thomas Grace, and it's, oh, you need a Thomas, you need a sound Thomas. And thank you, Jake, for sharing Lyndon's. No, yeah, he isn't, Stuart. Well, he's been over at Tammy and Ray's, hasn't he? Artie has, hasn't he? Well, I think he left. He's on his way back, isn't he? Hi, Soda. You took my stockist shirt button to pre-order. How to cut cards on non-press out card kit. See my YouTube. Yes, we saw the video earlier, lovely. But if anyone hasn't seen it, head over to Knockers Lane. Brian is be right back. Who for I can hear anything for Oscar screaming? Oh dear. He's not teething, is he? Hot dog meant to be. Yeah, all cool here, Grace. Where is he then?
I was watching something, I think last night, I think it was. YouTube creator videos.
Yes.
And both liking and commenting on videos really, really helps their promotion.
Oh.
Yep.
So that's why, guys, like we say, when you like and comment videos, it really helps. So that one about Man, that's why that one shot up, wasn't it? Because everyone was liking and commenting, weren't they? So, yeah. Well wishes. So, you know, even when you guys take your time, you know, this is why we're saying the thank you to not just members and patrons, but everyone that's involved in the channel. Because obviously all your likes, all your comments, all that helps to reaching more and more people.
It's not just us, is it? Whoever the people follow.
Yeah.
Even if you hit like and say thank you on the video, that will make a difference to their videos.
Yeah. Oh no, he missed his flight.
Who? What? When? Why?
Osmerica, usually on the hot dog Andes.
Hmm.
Well, he'd had his knees done, hadn't he?
Hmm.
I think it's his knees. Well, he's been with Tammy and Ray, hasn't he?
Right.
He's missed his flight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oopsie. Leaving this evening, apparently. Well, a safe journey to him. Is it? Oh, that's good. Tell Rob I now understand why APT he was talking about class 370 ATP. Yeah, APT with yellow face. So Craig now knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's only what I learnt off Jason.
So I take it Mum let him stay over last night. Yeah, hope so. Oh no, he's at LAX. Oh dear. Oh, teething and ill. Oh, not a good combination, Jake. David, I prefer GW logos. Shout out logos. Talking again. Oh, thank you, John. Thought you were watching 20 likes. Hit the like button. Oh. Flymo. Very good evening, darling. I had to get something to eat after Trevor finishes live. No worries.
Trevor's having a whiskey to warm himself up.
Yep. I landed at LAX, got to the correct gate to see the aeroplane backing out. Oh, no. So is that just like a transfer then that's been delayed? I actually missed that. Just lights, did realise YouTube was so complicated. Yeah, it's funny, everything to get into the algorithm, but we have noticed it's like the last video we mentioned Man was home and everything. We had a lot of comments, a lot of likes, and it really did seem to boost our video. But it is funny, isn't it, what the algorithm likes and doesn't like.
No, it's just on YouTube Studio. Anybody that's got YouTube Studio, they can get to the creative developer videos. And there was one up there yesterday. Linking, well, you get them all the time, but there was one that says if people like and comment, or like or comment, or if they do both, the better. But that actually does push it up to the homepage.
Oh, okay. So that's why we've had a few new people. If I had money, Mav, I would buy 776. That's for sale. Minute from one of the mainline steam operators. No, his main flight to Fuji, then home to Oz. Jeez. Oh, not what he wanted then. No, I haven't seen that update. I'll check actually if we're, unless it's unsubscribed just from him. Or has he been doing videos? Andy, Osmerica. Hopefully they can arrange to get him a follow-up flight. Yeah, fingers crossed. I know we don't really see him on ours, but I have talked to him quite a bit on Andy's. Lovely guy. Donegal Dad Mark. Very good evening, darling. Hope you're keeping okay. Am I right that you're not live this week? Am I right in that? And then you and like Jason's now at a later. Jason is back for his, if no anybody did miss it. Jason is hoping to do his first live again this Thursday, but at a later time, which is after Donegal Dad. But if anybody has missed it, the update from Jason at Barnabas, do check out his latest live, because there you will find out all that he's going through the last few months, why he's been quiet, and the plans hopefully going forward. It's definitely a live that I would recommend watching back. Getting well peeved off for no predictive text, but B in it comes out a capital Z. Oh dear, I don't like predictive text, especially when you're very annoyed with someone. I thought, sure, a few people know what word I mean. Artie is pretty resilient. H&H, I still need to get more viewing hours. I'm halfway there to threshold of 3,000 hours. So we were quite, well, unlucky and then lucky. So when we were coming up to the monetization stage, it's when they were very big on the shorts. So at the time, we were told that you had to get something crazy, wasn't it? Like,
it's 1 million views.
Yeah, it was 1 million shorts views, which, let's be honest, in this hobby, not many people watch shorts of it. I think it was like 3,000 viewing hours. 4,000, yeah, sorry, 4,000 viewing hours and something else. There was something else, wasn't there? Oh, and 1,000 subscribers. And then I think a lot of people kicked off because a lot of people weren't using shorts. So then it went to either the shorts or the video or the 4,000 video. So I'm guessing they've put it down then. If you said 3,000 high, they must have put it down as well. Because we had 4, didn't we? Andy, tell him Indiana Jones flies across the world using a map with a red line instead of a propeller. Yeah, Mark's not live this week. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought I'd just double check with Mark. So Mark Donegal Dad isn't actually, he's not on this week. Our eldest daughter's birthday, leap year baby, so she's going to be 6. So when does she choose her birthday? Does she choose the 28th or the 1st of a leap year? But I swear you have a lot of birthdays that like fall on your live days, Mark. That always seems to happen for you. Oh, my cousin. Just started on a 3-tier tube train diorama. Oh, nice one. Send pictures over, Rog. We get it in the video. Grill 62. Best yourself, Donegal Dad. So 2 cakes in Mark, one with 6 candles and one with 24. It's up to 5k viewing hours now. I think I've seen. Jesus.
No,
Oh,
500 subscribers. This is Google themselves.
really?
500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the last 90 days, and either 3 million public shorts views in the last 90 days or 3,000 watch hours.
So they've actually lowered monetization, because before you had to have 1,000 subscribers, not 500, 4,000 hours, not 3,000. So they have obviously lowered it. So maybe there are also a few channels, guys, that aren't at the 1,000, but you might be able to get it as well now. Did Judy just come down and man wasn't coming up down? I haven't heard of them, sorry. Flymochairman, my birthday Saturday, not a big milestone, that's next year. Oh, you just told me it was your birthday on Saturday. 28th. Ah, so she prefers the day earlier than the day later. So does that mean this year, does she always celebrate the proper birthday though on a leap year, or does she still celebrate on the 28th? Yes, they changed 500 subs to 3,000 hours to be able to get super chats and super stickers. Ah, okay, it's interesting. But there was, I know when we were going to the stage, a lot of people kicked off that you had to have shorts included. And they very quickly changed that to one or the other. Sodor is 18 Saturday. Congrats. I would have said about 5, but no, he's 13. He's a teenager. That's when Gaelic Stewart. Okay, I wish Chelsea. No, it's Saturday. Yes, so last year they all fell on a Thursday. One more birthday in March, and the no will be clear. I was going to say it was like every Thursday you're off. It was always for a birthday. If Grace was a leap year baby, she would choose both 29th and the 1st of March. Who, me? No.
You're an old git this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting there, aren't I? Another milestone. We had 2 milestones this year. William with his and me with mine. You're 18 twice then. They don't do YouTube, Stuart. About right. SHGP Media. I'm afraid I can't remember your name. It has been a while. You're right. But it has been a while. But how are you keeping? I know you said you had a lot going on. So I hope you are keeping well. Where are you on my list, actually? Ah, Steve. How are you keeping, lovely? I hope you are keeping well. So, like we say to people, you know, people apologise when they've not been in, when they're late. It's never about that. It's always great when we see everyone in. We miss when people aren't in. And then people that haven't been in for ages, it is lovely to see. No, proper birthday on the 29th this year, yeah. So, my WH is 6,000 and sitting with over 886. Watch it. Oh, so that means you might be able to monetize your channel then.
What's that?
Stuart the Fish Whisperer.
Where am I looking?
My watch hours is over 6,000 and sitting over 886.
I should be able to...
As long as it's within 3 videos, I think within the 90 days, Rob said.
Yeah. No, it'll be fine. But then again, he has to sign up for it. And then they will check it and let him know. They say within a month, but it's usually within a matter of days.
Yeah. Grace, you get pics when I've built 4 tube stations and my ground level ones at 5 years' time. That's like me with Timber Freeze beds, isn't it?
I share the link, actually.
I've been 30 for 31 years. Choberton Tony, hi darling, how are you keeping? I'm 55 this year, feel old. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Hey, Craig. So we've got 2 Craigs now, so I don't know how we're going to differentiate. Unless we say Craig Muffin Man. That might be the only one we know which one we're talking to. Growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. Exactly, David. Have I said hello to you, by the way? But I live by that saying. It's later on anyway, Charles, but not old yet. Grace's little red book. Ah, little purple book. Ugh, I wouldn't have red. My watch hours is at 49 hours with 120 subs at 5001. I think a local giveaway and another 1,000 subs. Built by me, double O layout and loco with rolling stock. Ah, nice one. GWR Buckley Sean. Hi, buddy. How are you doing? I know the comments have just gone. Whew. I was doing so well. Don't worry, Grace. I'm months away from a midlife crisis. Enjoy the time you don't have to deal with it. Is that okay if someone can drop my link? Yes, please do. Link Stuart's one if someone could for me, if one of the wonderful mods could for me, please. So that's the other thing. If you are new, we are happy to share channels. You know, we wouldn't have got where we would without the likes of Jason, and like when he did the train talk thing with us, that really helps. So, you know, we are more than happy to share. So thank you for asking as well. Grace Dance spell check. It's fine. I knew what you meant. It's I know the Muffin Man by Zappa, says Alan. What for, says Jake. Not sure. I am a Grim. Yeah, I suppose. Grim Craig. Mr. Grim. I'll just call you Mr. Grim. You did great. So, Craig Mason is New Durham Junction. RCC Craig Q. That's boring. Guess how many models to build, not sure if I have the time. Got a 160 Batmobile to build, that's 2 years work. Wow. I'm partially monetized. I'm a partner to YouTube and I'm waiting for my 1K. Okay, so is that maybe a feature then that they like partially monetize you? And then when you hit the 1,000 you go to fully? Because I know when we got to that stage, it was either all or nothing.
You need another 150 subscribers. Oh no, who are we talking about?
Stuart.
Yeah, it needs another 150 subscribers.
Oh, fingers crossed. Well, hopefully we can get you some more tonight, buddy. It's just for partially monetized. It must be a new thing. Well, that support link is so complicated, says Charles.
No, not really, Charles. If you just scroll down to the box on the link, where it says channel thresholds, that's what you need to look at, nothing else.
And Steve, SHGP Media. I do 2 channels now, each very different content. Having both on the same channel seems to hurt the algorithm doing much better now. So yes, that is the thing, isn't it? It doesn't like multi things on the algorithm. We even know someone at the moment that has 2 channels. They have a live, like Rails one, Rail watching, and then they have their model rail as well. The algorithm does not like mixed in things. Really doesn't it? It's literally all or nothing. You do lives every day. Oh, okay, well, check out your channel, my love.
Yeah, if anybody that wants to, once they hit the threshold, look in here, they've got to go into YouTube Studio. In the left-hand side menu, scroll down to earn, click on that, and then click on get started.
Okay. So, yeah, I think well could refer to the Paddy. Ah, so you want to be Craig Paddy, yeah? Ask Rob to check the DM if you can from Craig. You've got to hit 500. Says at over 4,000 watch hours. Oh, since it's different for everybody. Oh, what's it like being an apprenticeship? Just anyone checked on Pendant like 5 years on one building? Awesome modelling. So I've also noticed Sydney Martin. Hiya, sweetheart. So those that are new, Sydney used to be a very big part of the Lives in channel, and he's just had a lot going on at the moment. Hello, Rob and Grace. Just stopped by to say hello and to say I have been watching all your videos. Right now it's hard for me, but hopefully soon I'll be able to hang out. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much, darling, for popping in. We know you've got a lot going on. You're sat in a really awkward position. I don't know, just how to sit.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about me and all.
Oh, it's kind of. My channel, this one hit 1,000 and was monetized, but it took 3 months to go through. Wow. the whole IDs, address
That was a matter
checks.
of days for us.
And I didn't get any of the ad revenue for that period. Wow, ours was very quick. So the only bit we missed out of major ad revenue, I suppose, was that video that climbed to like 1,010k or whatever it was. So we missed out on a lot of that, but that's what helped us build.
Sitting on 130,000 now.
Jesus. We don't know what happened for that video just to climb. But that, unfortunately, we missed out because it was just, it was right at the end of us getting to those hours, but it helped get us there. So where do I find my channel link? Usually on your About Linktree, I think. I think I'm badly struggling on my system at the moment. So Jake, I know you've had a few with like your sounds and things.
Yeah, Jake's videos will now be watched because of the copyright issues.
Yeah, so you have had the copyright issues, but you have on YouTube Studio is where you can get music for your YouTube videos that will not be copyrighted. Not sure why I'm interested. I'm not a creator. I'm just a grouper. You're a nosy neighbour.
Oh yeah, that's the other side of it. SJGP Media just mentioned you need to make a Google AdSense account as well.
Yes. As long as I'm not the leprechaun, as I'm 6'1", said the Paddy. YouTube have made a change that you can get partially monetized at 500 as long as you have the watch hours. So what does that give you then as partially? Is it just you earn a less percentage? I don't know. And Carl Button, hi darling, hope you're keeping well.
No. It's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And that's, you get more when you hit 1,000 subscribers. But at 500 you can monetize.
Oh, yeah, he's saying partially monetized. I just never heard of it.
Yeah, well, the only difference is watch page ads, short feed ads, and you can earn off those people that use YouTube Premium.
Ah, right. People that use YouTube Premium. Oh, God, it's all changed. I'm not interested in money off YouTube. Just like to share what model making tips I have. It's what makes me happy, sharing my skills to the younger and less experienced modeler. Yeah, exactly. Roger, I know like yourself, you don't monetize. I think just for us, the only reason we can do what we can do is because of the monetization and the donations. Because, with our situation at the moment, we would, with Rob off work and that, yeah, there wouldn't be anything happening.
Because everything we've earned off YouTube has gone back into the track, nowhere else.
Exactly. Carl, I've said SJ Dusty. Very good evening, sweetheart. I can help people share links if you want me to explain. I was just curious, Stuart. Another brandy in my tea, says Roger. To Flymo. Free copyright music is available. Search free music in the search bar. Hope everyone's well, says SJ Dusty. I got membership and I get super chat, super stickers. YouTube will show you making money, but without the AdSense accounts, you'll get none of it. And anything made before that verified won't count. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I meant, that one big video we had. The ads can come and I can have my watermark too. What a super sticker. Do you get that for being a good boy? So, Charles, super stickers, I believe, is what people can do to pay. It's people's way of giving a little bit of a donation. I think you can choose the amounts. And then it just means like your name and that is at the top of the bar for a while. And then how much you put in is how long it stays up. It's obviously not something you have to do. But that I think essentially is what a super sticker is. I still don't fully get them. And then obviously like Dan has come up, but that's a member one showing how long he's been a member for, which is 6 months now. Jesus. Well, thank you very much, Dan, for that. I can't believe that's gone quick. Just finished the first one of 2 mode scenery 7-foot brick and granite walls. Cool, Ian. And you've used one of our little stickers there, haven't you? Yeah, super chats and members tier. Oh, so you can even get members on partial. Curious. Don't rely on searching copyright free music. There are people out there who will find something listed as that, then claim it's their own, and you will get copyright strike. Yeah, exactly. This is why we would only recommend stick to studio, because that stuff is totally clear. You get a lot of this free music.
I am waiting for them to give me a copyright strike against one of their own pieces of music.
Yeah.
I would love them to do that.
Although I've had someone, you know, Shrello, he said I can use his music, so if I ever got that on my drawings one, he'd sort the copyright out. Because I've got permission off that person.
Yeah. He has to file the claim. It's not automatic.
Yeah. No, but he said that he would, so... But that's permission of the actual creator of the music to use it. So that's the only time I would ever do it, is if someone you know has given you permission to use their music. Otherwise, YouTube Studio it. Hi, Grace and Rob. Hi, Raymond Legs. That's what I'm just catching up with comments. Most people go with Universal and beat the competition. I prefer people tonight to my PayPal account under friends and family, because I get the full donation, because YouTube takes... Oh, no, I haven't done it.
Have you locked the shed?
No.
Idiot.
I bow to Super Soda. But yeah, I know there is a percentage, but I believe YouTube isn't as bad as some. You can safely rely on the studio music. That says I've been very good for policy in the music, and it's revenue free. So yeah, exactly. I would definitely always say studio. There's some pretty good stuff there, to be honest. That doesn't come up for me, Rob, but it thinks it's because I'm on Samsung. Do you mean YouTube Studio and the music? Because I would say that has to be on a PC. I can't bring...
You have to get on laptop or something.
Yeah, you have to get on a PC, laptop, Mac, possibly an iPad or something, but you will not get it off your phone. Because you have to like download the music as well. And I'm stuffed now, Alan. Patreon is way better to go rather than YouTube membership. So we obviously have both. And we just set up both because then people get to choose. It's, you know, we're grateful of any support. So I suppose for us, losing that bit of a percentage is a shame. But, you know, we are grateful that we're even got people that want to be members, patrons, and all the donators and things. So, but I have heard that Patreon is one of the best for the percentages. Oh, have you got a patron then, Alan? Trevor Stubbs.
YouTube takes 30%, patron takes 8%.
Oh, geez, that's a big difference, isn't it? I did not realise that. So, yes, we have Patreon as well as YouTube membership, guys. But I realised for some people it might be easier just to do like the YouTube memberships, you know, if they're not tech savvy and things. I tried to set up my AdSense account ready for if I get monetised, but can't figure it out and where to do it. Even with YouTube, you can't help neither. I think it only comes up once you get to a certain level. I'm not sure. So yes, Trevor, welcome, darling. Are you a lot warmer now? I took my hat off to you. You're out there for hours in that cold weather. I have a Patreon set up, Alan Reynolds advice. I do, but no takers on memberships. Are you going to do another live soon, Dan? I just got off chat with a Russian friend who wants to escape from Russia with his girlfriend and 2 cats. Jeez. Well, wish him, you know, safe travels and hope they get out safe. I can't even imagine what it's still like for everyone over there. Lingering, but I'm okay, thanks. No worries, Trevor, darling. You warm up. I'm 39. Oh, yeah. Saturday. Have all that show. I haven't been set up an AdSense account. I thought I heard Grace say you were 13. Disregard then. Yeah, he's 13. His special birthday. Grace for TMD just remembered the roof vent when powered by 3-phase motors and fully galvanised. Only just came back to mind. Most units was Star Delta, but 3-phase was cheaper. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, thank you for that, darling. So the last one we were talking about, like, the roof vents and everything on the TMD. My nose is blocked up for some reason. Need a MacBook quicker than what I want. Quicker than what I want. Then Samsung and Samsung laptop don't want to be in a relationship and connect together. Oh dear. Your Russian comment just thought you were serious. Who's that to, Charles? Apparently, okay. Apparently, I can set an absence account without even having any subs, from what I've been told. Oh, I don't know. I think we only set it up because it come up. Yeah, a Chromebook is also as well. Wait, what Dan has been live? When did this happen? Yes, Dan was live. When was Dan live? Oh, I don't know, but I know we had a little streaker who was so lucky. And the missus came in and saved the day. That was for sure. You might be going live soon again. I got one, Rob, but I don't like connecting. She's a bit Jess. Had loads of princesses from Dubai contact me, says Charles. Arabian Prince for me. I've had an Arabian Prince. Yeah, but the biggest one I've had lately, guys, you know, pardon me, is, you know, all the great deals from my mobile phone contracts, haven't I, Rob? All the, you know, we're talking about Arabian Princes and all that. I said that the amount of good, decent phone deals I've been getting lately on the phone calls. Got as far as giving him my email address until he spoke it out and then my phone went dead.
Yeah, I think that all the princes must have left Nigeria because there's no more Nigerian.
I haven't had a Nigerian in ages.
That sounds bad.
It did, didn't it? She's a great video. Why is it the latest moon landing fell on its arse? Production one picture and the hailing success. To me, they screwed the pooch. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm multitasking, making another video, and this is quietly on in the background. Pick up the odd thing here and there. No worries, buddy. It's lovely to have you in, so not a problem. I know we have lurkers and people that are like multitasking. I do the same on lives. Sometimes I'm doing bits.
Alan Reynolds, I can't get over the £60 a month threshold, and YouTube keeps a lot. It doesn't. They roll it over to the next month. Patron, you can withdraw it at any time. It doesn't have to be £60. They just keep 8% of it.
Drop us a message if you want, Alan, because usually that should roll over. Especially on YouTube. Coffee, Grace. No, I've got a tea here and I just haven't drunk it yet. Too many years in HVAC engineering after I left Park. As for the MOD, won't say no more OSA. Send him an email, Jake, and download for me. Yeah, Grace, how many Nigerians have you had, said Charles. Oh dear, I did. What I can say will be twisted and will be used against me. It doesn't tell. Kiss and tell. Let's not play out. We're talking with Jake. Alan Reynolds, that's not the case. It rolls it. Yeah, so not sure what you've got going on there, Alan. I said, if you want some help, drop us a message, darling. I'm just about to hit my first 60 after 7 months. First 60, is that 60 subscribers? I did for big mobile phone networks and went to mobile and get the exact same meals I was getting for €10 a month versus 60. Yeah, they've been out for a few years now, haven't they? Suddenly interested in chat, says Mav. Me and Nigerians, eh? We know how to get Mav back in the chat then.
Yeah, he wants a Nigerian.
Does he want the Nigerian princess or the prince? Though?
Nigerian prince.
Hi, Robin Grace. Got you on in the background whilst I'm doing a bit more work on my river stream. No worries, darling. You keeping okay? Twisted, used against you. How dare they? It's not warm enough. No, it's too cold, isn't it? Mountains are summertime only. Noisy here. Julie has a new Hoover, which Harbour of a Lodger bought her. Oh dear. Right, guys, I think before I crack on, I'm just going to nip out for a minute. Sort myself out, and then we will get started on this Metcalf kit. Well, we're kind of there, but we've still got more to do.
I'll jump in and chat with Jake. Oh, I'll have to turn this up a bit. Yeah, Jake, have you got a... Oh, messy here. Have you got a micro SD card in your phone? If you let me know. Where's Julian? Jake, my phone and laptop run off and open. Still nothing that's connected. Right. Yeah, Jake, you might need an external program on your laptop to read your phone. They won't automatically read. You need to have Nigerians in the brain. Robin is 500 tooth dinosaur tonight. Yeah, let's not go there, Dan. That's not the word to use on a live chat. But if everybody wants to search Google for a dinosaur that had 500 teeth. Maura shooting off. No worries, darling. You take care. Have a good night's sleep. Mark, I'm a bit tired, but I'm still here. No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, I would go down the route of the cable then. But if you search online for a program that will read your phone, because they just plugging your phone into a laptop doesn't. I suppose it's one of the better things with iPhones, that you plug your iPhone into a MacBook or a Mac, it'll read it automatically. When it comes to PC, they don't always do it. You'd have to have iTunes installed. With things like Samsung, you're going to need an external program to read your phone. Dan just got rid of my Samsung. Samsung don't do SD card slots anymore. I didn't know that. When you plug a Samsung into a PC or laptop, it usually does it automatic. What, without a program? David Hinks, night all, leaving the bar and heading for a cup of tea. No worries, Dave. You look after yourself, buddy. Craig, I know what the answer to that, and it's very racist. Yeah, that's why I made sure it wasn't mentioned. I only buy phones that can use SD cards. I don't blame you. iTunes is annoying. Jake, you need to have a proper USB data cable to transfer data to PC. Not all cables are the same. Yeah, that is very true as well. Thank you for reminding me. Some USB cables are purely there for power. You will need a data transfer cable. The best way to do it is to get a proper Samsung cable. So that's what it is on my new iPhone. I think we'll stop in Galaxy 11. Yours does. Oh, fair enough, mate. I didn't realise. I must what power I use in my layout. I use DC, DCC, and Bluetooth and wireless, also dead rail. If you have them, use them. All the best works, but I draw the line on clockwork. Yeah, you'd be constantly at it, wouldn't you, mate? There is a video on YouTube about that one particular dinosaur. That doesn't surprise me. What?
Which tea did you grab, mate?
Which what?
Which tea?
Out of the pot.
No, I'll decaf again.
Okay. My Google Pixel 8 Pro connects to my laptop and looked in the same email, Chromebook on a different email, looking at the phone, and Chromebook still talks to each other. USB comes in both power only and data power USB. It was just telling on the packaging a cheap Chinese cable. Yeah, exactly, Ray. Thank you, Mark, for reminding me, but some of them are genuinely only power, and they're not worth anything, just bin them. Charles Frost, did you say something wrong? No, not as far as I know, Charles. I missed one of your comments, buddy. So that's what it is on my new iPhone. No, not as far as I know, mate. I did read your comment out, I think.
Yes, and USB 3.0 on my old Galaxy charging and data transfer. Yeah, it's worth spending a little bit of money on the cables. To transfer with my charger cable, I may have to change the USB port to use. Yeah, some laptops, only some these days, have only one USB 3 socket. SJ Trainworld, welcome in, Simon. Hope you're keeping well. Charles, cool. Is John James still in the chat? If so, he may be better to ask. I know he does a lot of digital stuff, etc. And I'm starting to work with Rails on the digital side. Just a thought. SJ. Brian, be right back. No worries, Bri. The annoying is connected to each other. The Express doesn't work sense no matter what I do. Try a different cable, Jake. Craig, problem is that new phones don't come with charger or USB power and transfer. No, they don't. So people will go out. Well, the iPhones come with their own cables. They obviously don't come with a charger anymore, even though there was supposed to be a European ruling about that. Because there's some ruling that says they're supposed to be able to use them straight out of the box. They do come with a data cable. But yeah, if you're going to go out and buy one, make sure it's data and power, but spend as much money as you can on it. No, USB, yeah, it's getting confusing with all these connectors, isn't it? I've got USB and 2 USB-Cs. Try a USB-C to USB-C cable, mate. It might work, but again, get the correct cable. Charles Frost, I've got USB envy. You back?
Right, you all talking cables and that. Oh, has SJ popped in as well? Hiya, Simon, darling. I'm just going to flip it and I carry on with this kit. If I can find the hole.
Matt, try to avoid USB expansion units, especially the cheap Chinese ones. Try to avoid Chinese cables full stop. I've got 2 iPad chargers and a PS5 charger and don't want to work for any. Well, the PS5 charger will only be a power charger, not data. Came with a cable and plug my Google came with just a cable. New Samsung came with a charger but USB-C cable. I haven't got one on PC. The Purple Queen, says Simon.
What's he after?
I don't know.
Better than UB40 confusion.
I don't get why it's possible that Jake needs a charger on his laptop.
Yeah.
Also, some cheap USB chargers on 1.4 and 2.3 US and no charger will take hours. Yep.
Oh, Charles and Joe. Hey, Joe, you keeping all right, buddy? Any more on your barrel layout?
Oh, yes, of course. Feel free to send us some pictures.
So I've just got to catch up where I am.
Yeah, I'm going to just check.
Well, it's been a while since I've done this kit, so I kind of need to make sure where I am with the steps. Because it has been a little while, so I think we had made a start to the trellises. We've got some there made, but we've got more to do. I think I just need to get this all out and figure out where we are with things. So just bear with me, guys. It's been a while since I've obviously had this kit out. I just need to figure out where I'm at with this. So is it those ones? Did I make them all? It could be that I didn't make them all. I don't think I did.
Charles, my new iPhone only uses the cable to charge. Knockers Lane. I've got ready to make lengthy USB cables from DC conduct. Does the bit. Does the job. Are they data cables as well, Roger? One thing I miss about iPhones is you can be connected to an iPad and the phone and it will show up on both things. Yeah. Badass train shop, says Simon. Thank you very much, sir. Let's pin that for a while, actually. He says that he can't do it.
I just said.
What joke? What joke? What joke? Better than you'll be 40. Actually, no, Craig.
I got that.
Grace is a big UB40 fan and she's actually seen them live.
Twice. Once when I was 3, 5.
Trevor, I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
have an early one. Not feeling myself tonight. Hope you're okay, buddy. Hope it wasn't being out in the cold that's made you feel poorly. Jake, I love the Ultra 23, but I really miss my iPhone. Yeah,
We're iPhone nuts.
yeah. I've got USB-C to USB converter timer. How else to do that? I've got converters from Amazon. Well, I've actually got 2 different card readers for my MacBook, and I've also got a USB-C to network converter for my MacBook as well.
I mean, I didn't think that. Have you seen my blade anywhere?
Yep.
I thought it was up there. So,
Luckily, my Chromebook has USB-C and USB ports. All good, thank you. Booked into Shrewsbury and Stafford with it. If all goes well, should be at those 2 shows.
have you booked into Jason's?
I think Jason's got jam pretty full, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Charles and Joe.
Joe,
Jason-
isn't it? Charles is Mrs.
Can you stop interrupting? Charles and Joe, are you going to just visit Jason's show in June? No, Trevor. Jump to lifeboats at Metcalf on the horizon. Each to their own. Charles, got to go. 13-year-old son needing his dad. Have a lovely evening all. No worries, Charles. You look after yourself, buddy. Not what I meant. You thought it was very confusing for. Oh, God, yes, of course, Craig. Jesus, that is an old one. Jake, I've got rid of my Samsung Galaxy Fold 4. Had it here and getting tired of getting the screen crack. Jake, I was an iPhone nuts and I thought I'd try the Ultra 23, but I want my iPhone back.
Ain't saying anything.
Flymochairman, what show are you at in the next month or so? Catch up with you there. You've lost your mic, haven't you? You're going to have a look in the shed.
No, it's here somewhere. But where it's been put, because I swear I put it up on it because it was in this bag and I was poking myself.
Impressed. That sounds good, Charlie Joe. We'll keep an eye out for you at Stafford this year. I've got a shovelhead booking for the Longwood show. Charlie Joe exhibiting the church in Shrewsbury and no idea where to park yet. Jake, I'm going to get the 15 Pro Max, or if the 16s I'm getting that. I've got the 15 Pro Max, Jake, and it's brilliant. Massive difference in camera quality. There's a difference between the 15 and the 14, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, it's up
I
there.
remember having you those for a short time. Loved them though. I haven't made plans to get to another show yet, but I'll have a look, Roger. I'll let you know. Thanks for asking. Have you got one in the shed?
No, I found it.
Oh, okay. I like the big phone. Can't hold the small ones and they don't fit in my hand.
Right.
Dan, I'm hoping to get to the cruise show, but we'll know if I'm making my own way there or with others. Yeah, Dan, aim to take yourself there because we're not sure what we're doing after the show, mate. Sink for Bismarck. No, sit in the back car. Each to their own.
The comments have gone up. It keeps closing for some reason.
Yeah, because you haven't got it on keep the display on, have you?
No, but it doesn't usually need it. It's
Yeah, that's your one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Usually when you're watching it, doesn't it?
No, it always does it.
No, this has got a bit of charge in it now, so.
I met Charlie Chadwick at the show. I went to Glastonbury at the weekend. Sweet. Stream freeze again, Rob for 10 seconds.
Oh, weird.
Okay, that's not good. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Thanks, Craig. Jake, what's the battery on that like rubbish? People said that it exploded and get extremely hot. Rubbish. No, they don't, Jake. Don't get hot at all.
Only in summer when it's.
It depends, and as for battery, last time it depends how much you use it. I hammered mine today and it was on 20% by this afternoon. How do I hope they're going to get to it as an absolute emergency and get a train home if it came to it? How come you couldn't drive then? Yeah, anybody let us know as well if you get any screen freeze, because we need to keep an eye on that.
So I don't know where they've got these single ones from for some reason.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one now. How did I come off? Martin should know.
Oh, no, Martin, darling. I don't know what this. I want you to build it, but. Oh no, there's only 2 outposts and roof trusses. Okay.
See if you can't do the Pro Max, so they'll have a Pro Max and struggle with it.
So what I do need to do with these is fix the extra bits to them.
Joe, how's the canopies going? Have you done many now? He's asking.
So I have done the mainline station and the post office, so I've had a bit of practice. But this kit is slightly different because this kit is actually kind of like the 2 and it's around the whole thing. So it is a slightly different process as I'm just reminding myself reading. Because, you know, you get a different jig and rather than single ones, it's 2 together. And then reading ahead, the other bits that you would think would go on as a jig, no, you build it separately. So I've got to concentrate a bit more because it's a slightly different process. So I like to keep things confusing, don't I? Did we go black or brown with the other ones? I can't remember now.
What, paint-wise?
Yeah, with the feet. It was black, wasn't it?
I think so.
So a good tip with this is...
That was the Samsung Galaxy S7 and Samsung Tab 4 they had to be. No, Craig, there was apparently instances of the 15 Pro Max overheating. But I've had no problem with it, but people were saying that was actually a firmware issue. I can drive it just in case of planning the fuel and then parking and buying things.
I'm going to have to use a new adapter. It's been that long since I've used this.
Can't do the Googles, have strange buttons. I like my Samsungs and like, I get my Samsung and like the iPhones. I've already spoken to Alan. Yeah, night mode for 3 minutes. I've already got rid of it. Hate it. Okay, spares trying to see. Explain hot batteries. There was a fire involved in the plane from Japan. Yep, and iPhones. Metcalf has done more damage to model rail than the Luftwaffe in 1940s. Rule 1, Roger. Jake, I had an iPhone from the 5SE. Jake can actually, Grace can actually beat that, Jake. You've had it from the 2, haven't you?
From which, sorry?
The iPhone.
Oh, the 3.
3.
And then the 3GS.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 3 still.
Valley's 56. Evening, Grace, Rob, and everybody.
Good evening,
Welcome in, Chris.
darling. Now, where are those now? Oh,
I'm going to sneeze.
sorry.
Am I going to sneeze? No, I'm not.
Might have practice with it. Oh.
It was mainly kids saying it because Mummy Ellen was buying them and the kids that was doing to them to what Apple was saying. And Tim Maslin's in the house.
Oh, I'm leaking white stuff again.
I had a Huawei P30 Pro for Samsung Pop was waiting for the Huawei and the Huawei got banned from selling in the UK.
I was going to say there were security issues with those, weren't there?
Flymo's shared model rail crew. Thank you very much. Yeah, everybody that can get there should get there. We are at Timber Surf is going to arrange a meet-up, I believe. I could be wrong, and Timber will beat me up for saying
No, I think Timber did say he was going to organise a meet-up, because we said we're doing the photos and Brian was helping on the...
I like the match outfits, they're well thought out, strong with a good range.
Yep, I agree.
Each to their own, innit? You know, some people got the skills and love scratch building, and some people love the wet cost.
Grace, please say, ooh, it smells. Glaze and glue doesn't smell as much, but I do like leaking the white stuff with this, however. So which would you rather?
Craig, I had a 3GS and the firmware update blew the screen backlight.
Jesus.
I can believe that. They're still in court at the moment for actually slowing the phones down. Happy to notice I had the bathroom changed. The opportunity printed is tidied up the wiring and my depot layout whilst it's down due to the work done today. Sweet.
Oh, we need Gavin to get his update from his neighbours.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's not our place to say it, is it?
Oh, no, he said it on my last live, didn't he?
No, on the phone he did.
Oh, but the initial on my live.
Simon, I don't want to know about the voice stuff. That's for OnlyFans. Flymo sharing timbers. Thank you very much, Flymo.
But just for you, Simon, ugh, it smells.
Grace, don't walk yourself into innuendos about leaking the white stuff. Why, Craig? We like him when she walks herself into innuendos.
Wait, which crazy is this? It can't be Mr. Grimm, because...
No, Delph Junction, Pete's in the house.
Good evening, Pete.
And Pete, stop knocking yourself. I think that TMD looks great.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so I am using the jig this time to... for some reason it wasn't fitting. Just to get the feet on. And then what I usually do is get them painted up. Although for some reason that's not drying as quick. There we go, so I've done that end, so I need to put it on this end. Rob, how are you doing with the shoulder? I'll let him know that one. So yeah, I have an original 3G. Problem is, there was the issue with the cracks with the plastic where the screws are. My screen's a little bit knackered. Not actually broken, but the LED. And then I had a 3GS, 4S, a 5S, a 6S, an X. I've kind of like got one every other generation. It used to be my one treat on contract.
Do you know the big thing? Do you remember the big thing about the bending of phones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was videos of people bending their phones deliberately.
Yeah. Simon's asked how your shoulder is as well, but... Hey, missus.
You should have stuck your 2 fingers up to it. That's better.
I'll give that to you.
Don't you stick your 2 fingers up to my mum?
I actually only stuck one, so ha. Oh, Ian Melling. Hiya, darling. What smells? Rob's white stuff. Sorry, but we really wouldn't know. No, if that was the case, I think it would be going to the doctor. And then I'd be asking why. So I think we're safe on that one. Also, Brian would probably tell me first. I think, as you know, they've got to film their content after all. Just get rid of any excess glue. So I've lost my little tiny cotton buds that Mr. Woods got me. For some reason, they have gone walkies. So I had these really thin ones that actually work really well for this. Oh. You don't have long with the glue, but you've got long enough that if you do stuff up, there's a little bit of time to fix it. Which I've just done there. Got 2 more to do, and then we can crack on. As I said, this will probably be a bit of a slower process now, because, like I said, it is a slightly different process. And I realise I'm not had any caffeinated tea today, so... Next week I'll start production on my Scenics Scatters range, Thinking of Calling range, B2B Scenics, Back to Basics Scenics. Hey Chris, didn't see there. Oh, Values Chris, hiya darling. I shall build another Metcalf kit my way soon with extra things people would like the end result, showcase what can be done with them. So yeah, obviously Roger, I'm at the very early days of my Metcalf kit, so I do have the older kits that I'm going to practice with and extend from there way before I do it on these kits. But the plan eventually is to add my own mark with things, because, you know, I do want to try and make it a little bit different if I can, but I'm not there yet. I think once I get back in, you know, in the summer in the shed a lot more, than I'll have the time and that just to play around with powders and foliage and things like that. So I am hoping in time to get out in the shed more and play around with actually weathering and adding on to Metcalf buildings. I do agree with you that if you don't weather them, they're quite bland, aren't they? But the newer kits do seem to have a bit of better weathering than the old ones. You can see the difference between the old and the new kits. And I think a good comparison of that is when I did the viaduct. We actually ended up with a newer and an older kit. They'd updated it. And you can actually see the difference in the brickwork and things. So they do change it, but I definitely do want to add my own mark in it. That's what I like with trying to get interiors and like the hospital and things. Once I've painted up the beds and we can get back to that building as well. I do want to make my own mark with them. That is for sure something that I plan to do. But obviously, like I said, it's the time and that to try something new at the moment, to be honest with you. This glue's taking longer to dry for some reason. Doesn't usually take this long. So, there we go. There's that one. There's that one. That one's out of line for some reason. It's a bit of a weird optical illusion when you look at these, actually. It does your head in. But that'll be very interesting to see, Roger. I can't wait to see it. I know you have a massive skills of scratch build, and I'm definitely not there yet. See, Grace doesn't like when those kind of innuendos are directed at her Rob, and then you have to put up with the aftermath both stream. Oh, it's fine. Do them at Rob. I don't mind. I would just be a bit worried if he did have that. And thank you for sharing the links, as always, Bending Bones. Who said about Bending Bones? Yeah, I had a 12 Pro Max. The house we're living in broke it. Yeah, I'm the kind of person that will drop it 1,000 times a day and just scratch paint off, but moved it into this house at Oscar's room. Oh dear. Well, next time Rob goes to the doctor, please ask the doctor about the smell of the white stuff. Oh, Rob. Broke the back of my phone even though it's landed on my screen. Now, I had a weird one with my, what am I on that? I think it was my 12 Pro. So I had a case, and years ago, Otterbox used to be the ones for cases and protectors. Don't even bother with them now. Rob got a new iPad and it was just breaking, and they've really gone downhill on their protectiveness. But we got them for our phones. They were slightly different. You know, previous ones, Rob could run an ambulance over the damn thing and it would be fine. But I revealed Took my case off. I think to give it clean, and the cracks on it were impressive. To the point, it's actually the phone that I usually... Oh, no, I can actually show you guys. Because it's not the phone I'm using tonight because I stuffed up. So this isn't what it was originally. The cracks were worse. It's just got worse over time. But I don't remember dropping it or anything. Obviously, like I said, most of this is over time. But I remember when I first did it, the cracks on it were crazy. And I was like, I don't even know how I did it. So that is the state of that one. And that was the, I think it's the 12. I'm not sure. I do lose track. But definitely OtterBox protectors, they're not what they're cracked up to be anymore. Definitely not. Rob, it was shit. Oh, he's in with Mum. Oh, let me put these on before the glue dries as well. Would be an idea, wouldn't it? So no, Rob is just currently in with Mum at the minute. You can probably hear Mum in the background. So, and she has a habit of, like, talking about things and not realising that you can hear a lot of it. So, bless her. A couple of times I said to her, Mum, you know they can hear you. So, I'm kind of doing a rough piece on because it's just not as... I've never really liked the jigs for this bit, but I thought, why not do it? But no, I'm going just facing up myself. But it honestly looks such an optical illusion, like you've not put it in line, but you have. I'm just going to let that sit there and dry for a minute. What glue you got? I've an old glue sniffer. Just got a ton of busted studs on my notes from 1982. Obviously, I've got the glazing glue and the rocket glue, but we do have the industrial, like, big, massive 5-litre tubs of PVA outside. And you can do the kits with PVA, but especially for the quickness that we need, that ain't going to happen on lives. No night, Mark. Hope you have a good one and good birthday celebrations, buddy. I used to crack my phones every few months, so I got a phone that can use a screen protector. So yeah, I'd rather have a chunky casing without, but they don't make them like they used to. Anyone ever had a bone phone? Nope. iPhone 12. I thought it was iPhone 12 was what we bought in Manchester, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't that one, was it? Wasn't it your 6 or something?
What?
When you had it over with the ambulance and the decent case.
No, that was the 8.
Oh, that was the 8. Yeah, you said iPhone 12.
Alexa, turn off the kitchen. No, it fell off the top of the RRV. The RRV ran over it, and then I ran over it with the 5-ton of ambulance.
Yeah, that wasn't the iPhone 12, was it?
I didn't say it was.
You said iPhone 12 had an RRV and 4.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, not the iPhone 12. Simon's not live tomorrow. Rang over my Samsung with a truck. Still works. It's not as good as the Nokia's. Love the gap between the messages I sent. Not sure what you mean there. Sorry, Jake. Got some embossed plastic card and lay over Metcalf kits for a more realistic effect. So yeah, like I said, I will look into things I can add on, Roger, hopefully in the summer. Ian Press, gonna call it a night. Good night. And a night, darling.
And Simon.
I thought I'd already said the night to Simon. Oh no, is it unless he said that. Brian is back. Andy is front. Website doesn't go into work, so please check it out tomorrow morning. Watching battery had gone number 12, but Apple for battery is like 300 plus. That plastic looks like a 12 program. More cracks on that phone than a pensioner scamming another pensioner for winning bingo. Sometimes plastics lose, so I don't become hard and brittle. More decent carriages. So yeah, with Simon going as well, because I'm obviously, I've lost track. Oh, so Brian is reducing some prices, so check again tomorrow. Oh, I need to assemble Wooden Hill. obviously missed a lot. Chalfin now. You're still on, aren't you, Timber? So don't. She's a brick house. Yes, I think Mav, look again tomorrow. They might be a bit cheaper. Yeah, I did notice them, Mav. Nice, very nice. So I've let that dry for a little bit. Do I paint these up now or do I leave them, Rob?
What's that?
Because I think I've got to do the. Oh, I've got to do the cross beams anyway, so I may as well paint them black. Although somehow I damaged. Sorry, I'm.
Rammed it into me.
Sorry. Because of space, isn't it? Because of. Oh, that's great. I don't want that. Which one's that?
Does anyone remember the old walkies? I had 3210 for ages. I think it's a bit last. Put back at cement, cleaned up quickly. Craig, I've got a 3310 upstairs. It's got a Garfield.
Oh, your Garfield one.
It's got a Garfield case on it, but I guarantee if I put the charger onto that, it will turn straight on.
What charger? It was the old pin, wasn't it? Was it the small or the big pin? I can't remember.
Right, it says the beautiful A1. Roger. Cockle's gone. Now to start a packet of kippers. Got 2 dozen of them to keep the fishermen in the earth, and in the morning you will suffer multiple bum burps. I used to get fresh kippers from the fishermen in Fraserburgh.
Kippers?
Literally, as soon as they'd come out of the smoker. Damn. Anyway, are you going to drop any hints or clues as to what's special on Saturday's stream?
Nope.
Plain and simple answer.
That's why we haven't said anything.
Right, no colours anymore. I want them all to turn black. What's that? What does he want to turn all black?
I don't know.
I've missed that. Sorry, Brian. Jake, can't see that happening then. Nope.
Come in 2000, it'd be called a Goth, wouldn't it?
Andy, stick your shop site in the stream. Andy, it's pinned at the top. Brian can get an extra 15% off if channel members survive your monthly waffles. Highly doubtful.
Have I missed? Is he going live on Saturday?
Who?
Brian.
He's not decided yet. I know he's rushed off his feet at the moment.
Ah, okay. Well, let us know, obviously, Bryce, so we can get it out there if you are.
Oh, that's the thing as well, Brian. If you are thinking of doing a blue light discount, make sure you register with Blue Light Card themselves so you appear on their searches.
Oh, yes.
Might be Delph. I'm keeping well, thanks, Tim. Sorry, missed you there. Let's go back.
No, that's too big.
Nokia remade the 3310 is not as good as the original. That was the proper brick, wasn't it, Craig? Mad. If we managed to get them brown, eventually they'd be going chocolate and cream to fit the date window.
Huh?
They fit the date window for my plants perfectly. And Brian says, damn, they're cheap enough. Is stock, Brian's stock is definitely cheap enough without any sort of discount. That's why I thought it was, sort of overly generous about the blue light discount. I mean, I know he hasn't set an amount or anything, but Brian's stock is seriously cheap enough, I think.
Yeah. I swear that's your usual question at the minute, Dan.
I'm amazed. I know Brian and Mr. Burton are doing it just to make a little bit of money, but at the end of the day, where else are you going to get a guaranteed service loco? And I will vouch personally for Brian's servicing, because what he did with one of my locos is amazing, and he will be having another one heading his way this week.
But you never know unless you ask.
A refusal often offends. Finniston Central Model Railway Shop looks good. It certainly does, Lyndon. Trains are as low as 15 and down here. Yeah, I mean,
He's just added to his coach's stock. I'm not sure if the site still actually live, Brian, or is it down at the moment? But he's just added a load of coaches onto his coach's page. If anybody wants to go and take a look. But no steam locos. He does have steam locos on his page, though. Doesn't have any stock Thomas stock. No, if you need to go into the Steam tab down, they are all separate. Would anyone like to see me dead rail at class 55 on my YouTube or put HM7000 on using 90? Yeah, go for it, Roger. Thank you, but revisit the shop. There'll be more coaches tomorrow. Jesus. Barnabas Junction. Just dropping in for a few minutes. Welcome in, Jason.
Hey, Jace. So, yeah, Roger, I'm really curious to see what you do with the Metcalf kit. You've obviously got the kit bashing skills behind you as well as that. So I can't wait until you do. You're going to have to let us know when you do. But it is definitely something I'm looking at expanding on this year, isn't it, Rob?
Tim's knocked it on the people who say model railway locos and rolling stock are mega expensive. Well, the website that got posted earlier, Brian's website, and the likes of Dave Angel Trains blow that theory out of the water.
Yep.
And it's very true because Brian's prices are nuts in the opposite direction.
Yep.
I'm sure he could add a few more quid onto those and still sell them. I'm not surprised he's running through stock at the moment. Brian, I have Thomas and he is mine, says. Dan, I have 3 or 4 Thomases, Brian, and I've driven the wheel size Jinsey painted version. Yeah, Dan, if you have a look on his website, in the Steam section, there are steam engines in there. Craig, Grace gave you a shout out, Jason, and thanks at the start of the stream. Yes, she did. She did say thank you for. You can repeat it if you want.
VAPT, which obviously Jason went and had a look, inspected, bartered, serviced, and made sure she was running.
Yep.
Obviously, like we said though, if anybody new's coming as well, she won't be on our layout for a while.
Nope.
Because we said to Jason we're collected in June.
If Brian sells Thomas, I can see him selling for 500. I don't think Brian would do that, if I'm honest. I don't think Brian's in this for making loads and loads of money. It's like us with our wedding photography. We could charge £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 a wedding, but we don't. We do it because we love it and it gives us a little bit of money to buy our own kit. And I think that's the same attitude. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brian, but I think that's the same sort of attitude that you have, isn't it?
That's when Brian comes back and says, no, I just want all the money. Well, it's Brian and Mr. X, isn't it?
Brian wants to be a millionaire. Hi, Matt, was that a stall? Not Dave Angels, but there was a stack of good-looking mainline locos for £40 across the board. Some of them are 5-pole jobs. We've got to go over which ones. Tim, I've seen the videos from DCC 125. Some of the layouts look fantastic, particularly that massive O-gauge layout, the double O-gauge layout. Delph, Pete, you should see the great HST I got from Brian. I know which one you got. I saw it on the page. How many Magans now? Building Grace, loads can do, roofs the best. When I looked and hit the stream, local page was blank, even after a refresh and restarted the laptop. Right, bear with me. No, I should just hit the link there.
More to come on hopefully this weekend. It could also be if they are doing things on the site at the minute, it might not be working as good as usual because they're obviously on the site sorting things out.
Why can't I click? There we go.
What did Jason say as well?
Right, Dan, I've just gone onto the website now and there are 5 steam engines there. More to come live, hopefully the weekend. Jason, today has been the first day that the nerve sets in about the WIT exhibition.
It's going to be right.
Well, to be admin, nowhere to look Flyman, they're not for me, but if you're modelling on a budget, you can find good quality stuff. Yeah, exactly, Tim, you can get some great stuff up, Brian. They are there, says Pete.
Yeah, I think this is an issue your side, Dan.
Brian, it's just to help fund the layout. That's it. I don't plan on getting rich from it. And that is the exact same attitude as we have for the wedding photography, mate. Jason, the exhibition will be perfectly fine. I'm hoping to get them and hopefully going to see if I can get there early enough to volunteer. Roofs need replacing on Metcalf with embossed tail strips. I think that's what Roger sent you before, wasn't it?
Yes. But no, it's just not something I've got round to yet, is it? Playing with, because I've got all those old Metcalf kits that I can play around with.
Folks keep passing up a Class 58 diesel model for £25 Tim. I have it here, it runs fine. Brian, you've got 3 months to go yet, Jason. Yep.
You imagine him the night before, it'll be like the grooms at wedding that suddenly they've nerves it that day.
He won't sleep.
No.
He'll be running on Red Bull during the day. Roger, another brandy needed.
Is he going to need like the grooms, you know, the little flask and a cigar?
It was 2 days ago I last checked, and the following day I was getting paid. Strange, we'll take a look in a minute. No, a few of those steam engines have been up there a while, Dan. I think that's a browser issue your end. But no, I'm constantly on the site checking for myself. They've been there a while. Well, a couple of them have been there for a while. Jake, I'll be like that on Friday when coming down on the trains. I get to do some filming and can walk out and see how quickly I can get there to the hotel. Jason, seeing the poster now on display at the venue has made me very nervous. You'll be fine, Jason. Have a whiskey.
Someone bring whiskey on the day.
Raymond Legs Butch and Knock make those embossed tail strips. Tim, nice climber. You'll have to post a video of it running. Adam, you put a lot into it, Jason. I'm sure it'll go well. I'm damn sure it'll go well. Dan the man, it's my payday on Thursday. That was tomorrow, isn't it?
Yep.
The night before, Jason will be on the loo with the squids. Yeah, probably.
As long as somebody brings like Baileys for Jason, he'll be
16
fine.
weeks next Sunday. Not that you're counting, hey, Jace? Jason is still involved with the trains, he says. Yeah, we get carers allowance every Monday, so I have to try buy something before who jumps over the moon. Notice I've spent this man sort of source of income. Roger, wish I could better the show but improve the kits, but alas not. Craig, hopefully I can get some RHJ and HA wagons come up with a very different price of £260 for them. Again, just keep an eye on Brian's. Tim, Irish 66, thanks for the sub. Irish 66, my second channel is Irish 66 fan spotting. Fly mode, start back in gently. Barnabas Junction on Thursday. Yeah, Barnabas isn't live. Will come up at the end of this live stream. What?
I've just seen Jason's comment. Knockers Lane would be a nice place to meet a single lady friend. Jason, yes, a bottle of Baileys will get you entry.
Excuse me, we should have entry already. Thank you very much.
You just won't have photographers.
We will. For 800 quid.
What do you mean? That's a mate's rate.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
that is mate's rate. Yeah.
Right. Let's get these cross
Well,
beams
you've got a
looked
bottle
at.
or two of Bailey's here. So, Brian, have you thought of potentially allowing a savings club or payment plans? Mav, Rob, if it's Thursday tomorrow, then what the heck am I doing in work? I never said it was Thursday. I said it was payday for us, you wally.
Dan, I know Brian's got plans to expand things, but it is still early days, buddy. I think, you know, it's got to give time to build things before they can give things like that back. You know, it is very early days.
You'll obviously allow savings club and payment plans then that changes the ball game when it comes to financing, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of risks as well with it.
There's a lot of cost involved in it.
Yeah. Right, so cross beams.
After he's got a bottle to be found miles around crew. Grace snorting with a block nose, so funny.
Me snorting? What was I snorting?
You do. Come tomorrow, I'm half expecting loads of orders when people see what we have done to the site.
Oh dear. No, damn.
What time are you setting it live, Brian? I want to be the first one there.
Yeah, I tell you the wrong time, so you're the last one there.
Yeah, probably. Basket.
That was polite for you. It was really polite for you.
Yeah, I don't think that's Brian being funny. The issue is when you go saving plans or payment plans or anything like that, there are so many regulations that you have to stick to, and the costs involved just wouldn't make it worthwhile for them at the moment.
Wow, there's a lot of these cross beams. There are 10 of these. You only need 9.
Setting the length, thank you very much. Roger, I built a butte diorama with Metcalf kits years ago. And then when you were laughing about Jason's comments.
Oh, God. I don't know why I've not got a blocked nose, though. This is a weird thing.
No, you do snort through your nose.
Shut up.
You do.
Yeah, but he said a blocked nose again. I don't know where it's come from.
Because it sounds like you've got a block.
Well, no, I have, but I haven't. There's nothing there.
You have, but you haven't.
Yeah, because it is like I've got a blocked nose, but there's nothing there.
We have a gentleman come in called Flying Kipper. That newbie or...
No, Flying Kipper, how are you, darling? It's been a little while.
Kipper.
Behave.
That's the one reason why we'll never do that. You know, payment plans.
Yep.
Jesus, no.
No, not doing it.
Literally holding on to somebody else's money.
Yep.
For so long, and the regulations for doing that are ridiculous.
And then if you don't get the payments, it stuffs you up. There's a lot that goes into businesses that people don't realise behind closed doors.
Because for one thing, you'd have to register with the ICO.
Yep.
Because of GDPR.
Need 9 of these buggers, apparently, guys.
So the second of March needs to hurry up for the Class 66s, says Jake.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
I sound awful on the webcam microphone and not much better on real microphones. It sounds like I have a peg on my nose, says Adam.
I don't know if it's because I'm like leaning down. I really don't.
Craig, tell me some friends reference there with Flying Kipper.
I'm a profile picture.
Brian, we are keeping it simple and trust me, it's very hard to do. Yes, it is, mate. We're with you on that. Grace, you are very close to the mic as we can hear your breathing very clearly as if you're right next to our ears.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But microphone's over there. It's in the same place. Maybe I'm just breathing heavier tonight. Hey, men don't usually complain at women breathing heavy.
Some blokes like it when women don't breathe at all.
You're a dead man.
Yeah, literally. You got the idea. The model train hobby is the only place where you can legally sell a virgin. Very nice.
Wow.
Struggling to hear me because you're breathing so heavy.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I need to breathe.
Move the phone away from you.
How can I move it? Because then you won't see what I'm doing.
Just change the angle on the phone, Grace. Seriously.
Oh, I don't know how without to keep it in. It's in the same place it usually is. See if you have a fiddle.
Oh look, now lean in.
Yeah, and then you see more of me.
Just patience.
Yeah, you see much more of me.
Well, it's better than hearing you breathe.
I probably still hear me breathing.
We'll go and blow those.
But that's what I tried before. Nothing came out. Getting paid 56 hours overtime on Thursday. I may buy a thing or two. That's if it's left. We do if you were snoring in our ears. No, Rob gets the pleasure of me snoring. Clear. Yes, safe fun. I missed that. Train set. Grace is struggling to keep it in. Is it that small? You should know, Brian. You don't usually complain. Grace normally, yes, but you're not our woman to be so close. You probably got a cold coming. No, for some reason, even in the summer I had it, Jake. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the image was pixelated value, so I always pick the original. Huh. So yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. I really don't. But I was having this in the summer as well, wasn't I, guys? So, keep all edges absolutely flush. Glue the cross beams together in sets of 3. You can use the jig if you wish to guide you along. You end up with 3 sets of beams and 1 single beam left over, placed to one side till needed. Right. Seeing as everyone's going to complain, I shall stop breathing tonight. Don't say a word to that. Well, that's good. Put it in the jig and it
Where are you on
doesn't
the chat?
fit the jig. Andy pixelated.
Andy pixelated.
Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't even fit that. Old school. Old school way is the best way.
What we were pixelated?
No, he said about something pixelated. You said where we were, so.
Tom Couples in the chat. Adam, Grace, please don't stop breathing. Adam, you spoil sport. Nothing wrong with a bit of necrophilia.
Right. Then
Grace is struggling to keep it in. Is it that small?
that's far behind.
Okay, sorry.
I said Andy was talking about a pixelated picture.
Craig, I had a friend who had that and she had to go to the doctor and found out she needed to see an ENT as she had problems with her sinus.
I do also snore in my sleep and wake up very blocked up. So it is the next thing I'm going to have to discuss, isn't it, with
Andy
Dubs?
was talking about his thumbnail.
Ah, well, I was just, you asked where we were up to, so I just thought that would...
Remember, there's a barn full of steam locos from all around the world in a barn over where you live. The chap died and left the locos. Jake saying he'd miss you.
What does he want?
It does within a year of me being forced out because the Dodge salesman attacked the network rail, shut them down. I had to report network rail and about not getting these sorted when they made.
Right, so I've got to make sure these are absolutely lined up.
Roger. If that was made in Ireland, would it be an Irish Metcalf jig? They're moving on to mine in the committee. They wanted the glory and got nothing. I'll check the video control panel as well, Andy.
Right, let's get that on roughly and then line up.
I don't want anything. It's what yous are going to get. What who's are going to get.
Who said that?
Jake. Who's
Oh, what's he winding up with again?
who are you talking to, buddy? Craig, it could be something to get looked at as well. Sleep apnea as well, Grace. No, she hasn't got that, buddy.
No, I don't snore all the time.
It's just when we're seriously overtired, isn't it?
Yeah. But I've got stomach issues as well, which can cause issues like that as well. So,
No, but carrying on some of the schemes I heard around the Millennium Fund and all that, people lining pockets, very true. Oh, Tim's shooting off.
good night, Tim.
Sleep well, Betty. Thank you for joining us. Julie snores, so I keep on the sofa. You and Grace, apparently. Oh, yeah, he comes with his wind up again.
Yep.
Mav, no, please don't stop. I'm recording the audio breathing to get me to sleep at night while I imagine that you have your head on the pillow next to it.
So if
That's slightly creepy.
no. Let's imagine now he's in the bed next to me and it's.
Do that right next to the mic.
Sorry, Mav, you will get that as well, mate. It ain't all
No, he can dream.
roses and buttercups.
He can dream of getting it, but he'll never get it.
Although I think we compete with
That
each
is
other.
ever so slightly creepy, though, isn't it?
It was a bit. Somebody help save us, please.
Are we getting a restraining order against Mav?
Nah, actually, no, I'm not going to say that because he'd say he'd enjoy it. Actually, well, do you know what I was thinking?
I know where you were going
You
with
knew
that.
where I was going
Yeah.
with that.
Network rail blocked any further movements. Climate News Plan has been formed. Another long lost railway to be rebuilt. There's only one operational heritage railway here in North Wales, Llangollen.
What are you eating?
Dan, what about Tower Flynn?
Where's my nipple clamps? Mind your own. Okay.
Roger. Oh, Pete, I've got stomach issues as well, Great. It wants a curry in it. I'll have some, please, Pete. Roger, wish I'd not ate them kippers. You and Grace says, Jake. Craig, I can imagine that very creepy if it was an ASMR. There's an industrial standard gauge railway that's been rebuilt for the prospect of the Amlock line. Dan, no, the Amlock line won't reopen. There is way too many people, including the Green Movement, who want it as a cycling lane. There isn't the money there to get it reopened, mate.
Wait, I've not done ASMR in a while, have I? Actually.
I'd love that to be opened as a heritage line, but I don't think it's going
Won't
to
be.
happen.
It's like Llangefni, they've been saying for how long they're going to reopen.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how long they've been...
Because the Amlock line goes through Llangefni.
Ah,
Did.
I don't know.
Grace, Rob didn't read the last bit out all about the snoring. He said it out.
Oh,
Only operational standard gauge railway. Fair enough, Dan. So you're dreaming of Grace breathing next to you.
creepy.
I think this restraining order is definitely coming out, you know.
Jimbo's gone very quiet, hasn't he?
Creepy Grace is the other one about restraints and something. I just wanted to sleep peacefully. He wants to sleep peacefully with the sound of your voice.
Oh. Well, go sleep now. Go, Bubbles. Go, beddy boys. Who was it we said go to sleep the other day? It was somebody's, was it little niece or something? They said, no.
Oh,
Little
yeah,
nephew,
we had
go
to say
tell him.
goodnight to, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cute. This is creepy.
Yeah. You reach a certain age where it is no longer cute.
Jimbo probably fell asleep. No, Jimbo's probably just still searching for his glass.
No, I just don't remember seeing him said that he was going, so I hope I've not missed
I know
him.
things about Amlock Line. I can say things moving in favour of the railway bonds and network rails silent in background. We'll agree to disagree on that because I've got a few friends as well, mate. Mav, the missus won't be happy. Maybe Jimbo has gone to buy a new glass and got lost in IKEA again. Jimbo will never get a new glass because he always wants to be able to claim it leaks.
You know what? I've never actually been to an IKEA, but I dread to think if I went to an IKEA.
Jake will drop that subject if that's okay, because that chat went a bit too far south last time.
That's
No
my
disrespect. If we just change the subject on that one. Jake, the missus wouldn't care. She has her own room.
Who said that?
Mav. Brian, Jimbo's probably still struggling to get the cap off the bottle this time. He's probably got someone to open it for him. Jake, sorry, Rob. No, don't be apologetic, you woolly. It's just the chat went a bit too far south last time. That was mostly my fault, which is why I'm trying to avoid it. Can we get a short of your engine shed, Rob?
Not yet. Not until she's done.
Why? You've been working on it on the lives.
Yeah. I'll try and finish it off and then reveal it.
Well, let him come into the shop for a minute if you can. When
2
you can.
secs. How have I melted that?
Craig, is that his excuse for spilling it on himself? Yeah, that's what he says, Craig.
It's going to be a bit difficult to do it with everything here.
No,
That's
sorry,
the other.
let's leave it now. Brian, Grace, go to IKEA and get the meatballs, and it's an institution.
You know what? I have had the IKEA meatballs. My sister used to go. We actually knew 2 ladies that we worked with that queued how many hours outside IKEA when it opened up?
Yes.
And got caught in the pouring
I was
rain.
going to say it was peeing it down, wasn't it?
Yep, so I have bits from IKEA myself. I've just never actually been to a store. But yes, I had the IKEA meatballs when they were horse. And they were nice.
Raymond, I've never spilt it on myself. I don't want to know what he's not spilt on himself. Flymo, it wouldn't have looked good with so many comments removed either. Yeah, that's a fair thing. We have asked our mods to keep an eye on comments like that. But again, 90% of that was my fault because I encouraged it. Dan, I've never been to IKEA either, but never watched the Game of Thrones either. Yep, same as you, Dan.
Yeah.
Roger, might have to sign up soon. Laura's making strange noises. Luna is making strange noises, sorry.
Laura. Mrs. will pipe up. Who's Laura?
No worries, Rog. You take care.
No, he said sign off soon. I don't think he's
sign
gone
off soon.
yet. I don't know. Just let us know, because obviously we don't want to miss saying goodbye, but we don't want to say goodbye if you're still here. Oh, there's a bit of glue in there. I don't want that. Oh, what's happened there? Sorry, guys, I'm concentrating. Are we talking about spilling alcohol or something else? I don't know. I suppose it depends on the person's age.
Probably best not to ask, Craig. Sorry, I meant Brian, says I. Raymond, I spilled a lot of jelly on Victoria's Secret. Oh, yeah, a bit too much there, Ray.
What did he say?
I spilled. I'm not going to read it out. I don't want to read it out. You want to read it out yourself.
Ah, yeah.
Irish spilling booze is the spilling topic. Craig spilling gin.
No, I just hope we haven't missed him. I just... Puppy's on my way. Gonna be a busy
Oh,
night.
no way.
Oh.
Rog, if we get photos of the puppies, we wouldn't object to being sent some, please. Victor Levitt, 992. Went to IKEA when my kids were little, hid in the cupboards, jumping the scale, and mistimed it, and they gave this lovely old lady a heart attack.
Oh. It's like the 3 wise old monkeys.
I can't comment as I've never had an alcoholic drink at all, but served them my former family-owned pub and then Pontins. Sorry, down the chat jumped. Yeah, I thought it was that.
Ewan, good evening, Darling. Hope you're keeping okay.
Just dropping in for 5 minutes. Jake, what's happened? Oh, it's all right. Just.
Who is it that the layout we were looking at the other day? Growler or
I think it was Growlers, wasn't it? I think.
was it yours?
I
Are you
think so.
back to your layout now?
I think. I'm not sure.
Ewan, I'm sorry. I always mix you and.
So well done. Yes, Irish Balloon was the topic. Rob, both of those messages were deleted. Yeah, Flymo deleted one by accident. And then Raymond, when I was a kid, pour a few drops of Royal Crown whiskey in my Coke from the kitchen cupboard. Never got a buzz.
Oh, when I was about 15, I nicked a bottle of Mum's sherry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just hope she doesn't ever watch this live. Me and my mate got wasted.
And then you came back home.
We camped out overnight.
Oh, so she wouldn't have known.
No, God, no.
Do you think
no.
your dad would have?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have smelt of alcohol coming back.
The next morning?
Yeah.
No.
Alan Reynolds. Hey, Brian, can I purchase the auto coach 0068 for £12.60p? How much total with P&P? I think you have to drop him an email, Alan.
And I believe the prices are changing.
Yes,
as well.
Hold on till tomorrow morning. Just been looking at the transfers on the 67 and the coalesced rail freight transfer. Look how far out position on the 60.
Right.
That's not good.
So what are we doing here? Trusses. Right, which bit am I doing now? Description typing of part of the truss. There are two
You don't know
beams that are
rules.
attached to. Well, I don't, because this is slightly different. So I'm confused which one I'm doing it on, or whether I'm just doing it on that one. Ah, 4 roof trusses, 8 side
Oh, yeah,
beams.
there we
here.
go. Alan, can you place your order out on email? trainsetshop@gmail.com, please, mate. Alan Reynolds, wait until tomorrow. It'll probably be cheaper. P&P is £4. Yeah, Brian and Mr. Burton are doing a big update of the website tomorrow, so maybe just hold your fire. You might get even more of a bargain than it already is.
Oh dear, I'm missing a roof truss.
You're not kidding.
Well, I can't see it here on the kit.
So you've already popped it out.
Possibly.
Or do you want to clear the desk to find it?
That's what we're going to have to do.
Because the desk is a bit of a bomb site in a second.
Well, it's kind of a Metcalf kit, isn't it?
Mr. X is on it now, says Bry.
Ah, there we go. There it is. It's hiding. Whew. Oh, I panicked then. Again, these are different. These are different from the other kit. Both the ends aren't the same.
Sat like an idiot. Think K-Light.
Huh?
Yeah, if you do get some puppies, we want photos, please, Roger. Raymond, neighbour's car is going thump, 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 thump. We'll do it to the driver then, Raymond. Right, Ewan, just in from the posh shed, had a relay bit of track. Don't talk to us about relaying track. It's a sore bloody subject. I put a point in the wrong place, resulting in an ugly S-bend bit of track.
Oh dear. That's
Mr. Veail, good evening, mate, due to watching the footy. Alan, how do you come you don't use PayPal buttons on the site? Would make life much easier with sales.
again. I
With
think
it being a
it's-
Wix site, I think putting the HTML in isn't as easy as if it was created your own page.
and I don't know if it's because it's for a business.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
If you had your own website, putting HTML in for a button is dead easy. I'm not sure if Wix
Support.
supports that. What this time of night, Raymond? None of the chucky bricks this time of night, Grace. So
They're
great.
somewhere. I just feel bad eating them
Hold the
alive.
order select till later, please. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
There you guys, you're getting a kind of inside there.
S-Bends are derailment factories. No Gav water drama tonight. Oh, there is an update to that, but it's not our place to say it. Yes, that one got interesting, didn't it, Grace?
Yeah.
It's not our place to say it. We'll wait. Ask him when he's back on the chat next time. It's limited until I can afford to take Wix sites off. Yeah, I thought as much. Wix isn't very user friendly when it comes to adding HTML, is it, Brian? And you need to be able to get into the back of it to add the HTML.
Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Expectant father waiting for little sprockers. Anyone got a Hamlet cigar? Aaron Bill's in the house.
Oh.
Roger, you're making us all jealous. Just now back from Tempin Bowling.
Does he want to donate a puppy to the
Yes.
channel? Puppy, mascot.
Yeah,
I'm sure man would love a puppy. So yeah, you were saying Aaron's in.
yeah, we could name the puppy Derby Junction.
Build a low 153 average. Oh well, have I missed much? What are you building now? So it's a continuation from the island platform that we done a while ago.
With Wix site in the web address, it has limited capacity website. If it was upgraded, I believe you can get a web address without Wix in it. Yeah, Dan, the point that was my point. Wix site is their own hosting and pre-built templates. When they go down the route of buying their own hosting, they can pay somebody to write a website for them, which bare minimum it would cost them around £600
Yes.
for a decent site. And then and only then can you go into the back of it and add HTML. Trust me, I know all this because I deal with it.
Yeah. You know, but
And actually, so does Jason and Rachel.
so like we say, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. I think what they're bringing to us is brilliant, and you know, it can only grow from there.
Yeah.
You know, I
You know,
think
at
we've
the
just
end
got to
of the-
give it time.
At the end of the day, if they spend the next year on the Wix site, does it matter?
Nope.
No.
You know, it will grow and it will get there, but there's no point rushing and putting things in until it's there. With any startup, you've got to make sure that you've got, you know, a good start before you add more.
Surprisingly, the rolling stock ran fine over it. Had to go as it didn't look right. Yeah, right. You and lifting tracks, not a nice subject at the moment.
Bit of a sore subject,
Yes.
isn't it, dear?
Craig, I think it will be even funnier coming from you, Rob. What would be even funnier?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Dan, looking to get a Wix site for myself at the minute, Brian. Go for it, Dan. They're a brilliant starting point. They really are.
What are you going to put on it?
And I started from, well, it wasn't Wix, it was something else. But I started with WordPress, and it was
Funnily enough,
doing my nut.
Alan Reynolds has
Yeah.
just said about WordPress.
It was doing my nut because these ones are so restrictive. You are restricted into what you can do with them, and then when you want to go and add HTML in the back of it, does my nut. I'm building my own website with Shop 2. I'm using WordPress and WooCommerce via CMS, but difficult to make but free. I bought a book to building and coding to build a self-post web, read it 5 times, gave up and went onto the well-known orange logo adult site. I have a cousin that actually, well, he built our site, he hosts it. And I know Jason and Rachel, it's literally what they do. Raymond, I went to school for computer graphic design but didn't get to finish due to moving and the campus shut down and moved out of the state because of financial aid fraud. Jesus.
Jeez.
It's done now, Alan. Where's what done? I don't know what's done. Ian Mellon shooting off Chris.
No night, Ian, darling.
Grace, glad to see you using the Swan Morton for cutting best cutting blades there are.
Oh, what I've always used, buddy. I've always used them since I've started with kits. I know the TMD I didn't, but with being a plastic kit, I kind of had to go a bit more hardcore. But
Craig, reading Gavin's comments in your comedic style. You and right, it's a school night, office day tomorrow. So, Dan, Alan Reynolds, I couldn't get my head around WordPress. WordPress and the rest of them, they're a PITA, to be honest, but they're a good first step.
did you say Growler was going as
Yes.
well?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just because I'm concentrating. I do miss things, don't I?
I used a Stanley knife, says Bright. Alan asking if he can use add a link. Brian, I
Made a
was
weird
lost at
noise.
WordPress. They're not easy. Believe it or not, I started build my first website. I actually built on the computer first and then uploaded it, doing all the coding that way, self-taught. And then stupidly got into the likes of WordPress, and I was like, yeah, don't like it. Too restrictive. I haven't done the same route in 2009, studying computer graphic design. Really enjoyed it. I never got taught about doing things like that. I loved learning it. I went down the same. She only uses the Swan Morton because when she goes to work, she talks to the surgeon to the night universe. Nope. Back in 1980 something, I wrote online interactive systems for multiple sites on the interweb, the predecessors to the internet. Whose link's that, Jake? Craig, GoDaddy or one of them sites give you the access and make the changes very easy and add things. Yeah, they're okay, but there's still some areas that you can't access, mate.
No, isn't GoDaddy one of the charged ones?
Yeah, if you use their templates, I meant.
Oh, I'm with you, sorry.
I just prefer it. It's far easier to get someone to create the website for you.
Yeah.
You can get it literally absolutely fine-tuned to you. Aaron, I'm now 59, self-retired since 55, was computer programmer, computer support in my life. All I want is a simple life now. 10-pin bowling, model railways, model dancing, some rock and RGJ. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Roger, Stanley knives are great for heavy-duty cutting. Jake has done it for me, thanks, mate.
So yeah, right, I had to use for Stanley.
No, I actually had a program, Mav. Crap, what was it? I think I built my first one in 2003, and it was actually a program on a computer, and you designed things, drag and drop, coding and everything, on the computer, built your HTML up from there, and then you tested and everything on the computer, and then you just uploaded the site.
Right, before I build this, you know how we did colours on the mainline station? Am I doing a wood tint again or not?
If you want it.
Because it's going to be a lot easier to do it now than when it's all put together.
Go for it.
I just can't remember what brown I used.
Brian, I use my Stanley knife on all my card kits, Roger. I made about 30 websites, so I found WordPress easier than coding. Not bad for an old trucker. There goes, buddy. There goes. Knocker's Lane. There's a video on YouTube where a guy's building a layout and uses a Stanley knife to finish cutting out the notch in the 4x1 in using how to build a model railway with Bob Symes. Trevor, I am 75. Was a programmer from 17 till 57. Now just a user. Just popping out.
Okay.
If you want to catch comments. Got dead on. What's that?
Just make sure this is lined up because it's not. Because like there's a video on YouTube where a guy's building it up. Just I on 75 programmer from when I was 17 until I was 57. Now just I'm reading that again. I gave my knife back to Stanley. Don't know why he wasn't the sharpest in the box. Thanks. Flymo. Trevor thought I was the oldest on here. Oh, Trevor, I'm a user too. Although I think my ex-wife used me. I went through 10 strong model blades today, making 10 staging arches, card, blunt blades, fast, gel blade, Rex, cutting lines. I think it's pronounced Bob Sims, Robs. Yes, Rob, this is on the PC, but creating the sites without programs, hence typing everything in Notepad, upgraded in the end to Word. Yeah, all that stuff's above my head. I couldn't do it. Hardest bit is making sure this all lines up. I think one more to go. Yeah, all except web design, I hate it. Got other portals to do that in uni. So you're all talking bits above my head here. Major shelter, time to sharpen my knife. Thumbs up, fun. Thanks, Pete. I'm here, yeah. I'm up and down in between Luna's whelping room. Oh, bless her. Do you know how many you're expecting? Or is it going to be a bit of a surprise? I want another old school pen and paper. Speaking with publishers, and they want me to email a couple of chapters to read. I have to rewrite on Chromebook. Could you not just scan it into the computer? In the mid-1960s, I started using machine code on ICT 1301 with very limited memory. So what I think I'm going to do is... Oh dear. With these, so to give it a bit more different, we like tinted all the wood last time and the trusses. So I think we're going to do that again, just to add difference. The only thing is that I think as well we coloured these red, if I remember. I can't remember what colours we did them. So whether we get them to match or whether we just tint them wood. But I am going to tint them all while they're not off, because they were so awkward to do once they were placed together. All right. I can make it flash. I love using Photoshop. So we use Photoshop and Lightroom. Delph sprockers. I'm kind of excited for you. But yeah, it must be, in a way, a little bit. Hearing her in pain, bless her. We've got the cable end sections to do as well. How many of these have we got? Eight cable ends, right. Alright, the OCR and PCR so much easier on paper than the pad doing. The pad is completely different to the paper ones. Alan, I know how to turn a computer and turn it off. That's the extent of my knowledge. If I were scanners that would work with Chromebook, I would prefer to write with pen and paper. Then, as I type up, I can spell check and reword. That's something else I couldn't Photoshop. What's a computer, Brian? Says Pete.
That's just reminded me as well, Grace, there used to be a place where you could look at old websites, and I'm going to try and find my first one.
This actually goes at the top as well rather than the bottom.
Where are you on chat?
Values Chris I haven't read. I use Photopea.
Photoshop one, although you're free and could Photoshop nearly. Oh, okay. I might take a look at that. ACR is ambulance care report, and BCR is patient care report. You've also got PRF, which is patient report form.
Why has Brian got a pea in the freezer? I don't even use Google anymore. The girlfriend apparently knows it all, so I just asked her.
Oh.
Brian, there is a thing called a toilet to pee in. Three ways to find old websites. Right, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? I found a page. This is 2003. I found it, but it's not showing the actual site. Women always know everything, says Trevor Veail.
Yes.
Craig, funny if you are in a giggly mood because of injured PFO. I thought it was PAFO, Craig, not PFO. Roger, just say Metcalfe have come a long way with their station balances since I made any of the kits. Well done to them. Mav, so I have put in June 23rd as a holiday from work. Good. You better be there. Pete, still not sure if we can make crew, man. I do understand, mate. It would be great to see you again.
Oh. Pete's not sure if he can make it, but I have just seen Brian, Mr. X, told me the site is ready. I've got so many of these damn things.
I want to find this now. I want to find it. I want to see how tragic. I can remember how tragic my website looked. I can actually picture it now. That's Ben. That's how to do it with that. Come on.
Okay, where's that one hiding? It's only through there.
I can't spell. Keep it on the chat for a minute because I am trying to do this.
2 secs, I've just got to do this one, otherwise it's not going to line up. Sorry if we're missing comments, guys.
Rob's being an idiot. Where are we? Is what Grace cutting out that one called Richie? Lost. No, maybe I should have not mentioned that I was going at this rate. Jason is going to be sadly lacking in visitors. Roger, I'm on permanent holiday till the wicker basket. Open to individual interpretation of what way you want to put it in the form. Yeah, but it's a great saying though, isn't it, Craig? Because people, you know, Joe Public, you say PAFO or PFO, and Joe Public don't have a clue. They think you're being all technical. By the way, Craig, what's the latest of the water inverse pipe saga? I think you'll find that was Gavin, not Craig, Mav. I think you went down with Buddy in a 58 crash. Mav, if you're going there, it would be nice to meet up if we can get there. Don's in the house, drop. Pete, like Pete says, it's a 300-mile round trip for him.
Yeah.
I think it's what? Just under 100 miles each way for us.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
I can't wait to go to Crewe. And it will be nice to finally meet you, Brian, since you deliberately dodged us on the last one.
And he ain't got a choice to avoid us this time.
Richie Valance, Rob, the singer who died in the Buddy Holly plane crash. I remember that.
Who?
Should have been Big Bob if I called Richie on the plane seat on a coin toss. Right, let's go back to this. Where are the black lines then? There are no black lines. Ah, here we go. Try that one. Come on, give us a... Let's have a look then. Oh my God.
Rob, I would explain it. It's 53 miles to Cruise train station from my house, Rob. I got my coffin in my shed next to the garage, or because one was seen from 60s bikers in it. Huh. Already explained it to Mav, Rob, that it was Gavin, and we can ask him when he's on again. If we do make Crew, got some tweezers now, Grace. I know I was so gutted about that, Pete. As soon as you said you bought some, I knew I'd freaking left a pair and I was going to bring a pair for you, a purple pair. Could not believe it. I was just so disappointed. Four deaths for Planet Buddy Richie. I'm not even sure who people are talking about. Crew is out on the other route to Scotland. I normally use the East Coast main line to Doncaster, but real work. I don't know.
Oh my God, this site is so tragic. Oh, I just found an old photo of me. Possibly. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh yes. I'm taking a screenshot of that. And I'm gonna make someone cringe. Saving photos. But let's try. Look at that for a website. Talk about tragic. Don't zoom in just yet.
Why?
No, I've saved the photo. You can have a look at it afterwards. Oh my! You can show a picture of that if you want. Show that to the thing. But that was one of the first sites I created.
How twee is that,
That is
guys?
crap.
That is twee.
But I had no training or education in building websites
Why?
because you're not showing that.
I wasn't going to show it. It was away from the screen. Make a big thing out of it and then don't show it.
Gallery.
It's like people who tag themselves in frigging hospital.
I'll drop a link in the chat in a sec. If I can. I'm not sure if it'll allow it. Well, I explained it to Maverick and Gavin, and we can ask him when he's on again. Crew, is that on the route to Scotland on your the East Coast main line to Doncaster, the real works? Crew's West Coast, in it, I believe. Grace can get you a pink pair as well if you want.
Ugh. Ugh. Anybody else want to comment for me?
I'm resisting that will be the day comment here. Let's see if this will paste in. I'm not sure it'll allow it totally. Click on that link, and that is the tragedy. That was my very, very first website that I created. Mine has recently got very bad. Love the pair of you brightening me even up, says Roger. You're welcome, sir. Last time I went to hospital, no one knew till I came out. Sick bucket at the ready. Oh my god, that is absolutely tragic. I'm going to... Where are we? I'll just share that link with, you know, that author friend, one with the horses.
Yeah.
Shared it with her as well.
Why?
Because her and another friend are on it.
Ah.
That is tragic. Mav, I have your page here. I'm looking at your head. I was trying to think of a pea colour apart from purple, Craig said.
Nah. Just purple, buddy.
And Mav, to be honest, not bad for a first attempt. It was tragic, Mav. I think Mav and Pete are all being very kind. Drunk's night out in the garage. People using the fire bucket for other things apart from intended purposes. Very yellow website, but I remember a time where everyone seemed to build websites with yellow as the background. Yes, but it was supposed to tie in with the yellow and green for ambulances. Done. Oh, that is tragic. Let's go back. Try and get it out. Please tell me it's going to work. Oh no, the buttons don't work. No.
Right, I think that's all the little bits done that I need to.
Can't believe I found that. Oh dear. see if I'm in that photo. Thankfully, no, I'm not.
I think at this point, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Because it's all got to be painted and all that as well. I think I'm going to start winding it down. But we have an assortment of woodwork to build for the next stage, I think. So whether I'm going to do this on the live or continue off, I don't know. I think with the time as well, and I'm working in the morning, so. Alright, so usually we have more in than usual, but I have work in the morning, guys, so I'm afraid I can't really stay much later. Otherwise, I'm going to be a bit knackered in the morning.
Yeah, sorry it's been a short one, guys.
To be in Welsh Pool from 8 AM. I was going to say you're on later than usual, bro. Yes, thank you one and all, as always. We do appreciate everyone.
Dan's being generous. You call it tragic, Rob, but that's judging by today's standards. I think it was tragic back then, mate. One criticism is what I think it needed an update 2007 was about the last recorded update. Yeah. Yeah, the boss asked me to create a website and I did it in about 30 minutes and he wasn't expecting it that fast.
I remember Bebo and MySpace.
Oh, MySpace, yeah. Originally supposed to be a music sharing website, wasn't it?
And then you had Friends Reunited as well, was like the first Facebook, wasn't it?
Oh, Jesus. Brian's going to be in Welsh Pool at 8 AM.
Yeah.
Does anyone have Bebo and MySpace? I thought.
So yeah, guys, I think, like I said, I'm kind of tidying up here. Just then you can just look at it for the last minute. But yeah, as I said, we're working in the morning. I am going to have to call it a night, which is unusual because it's the first late night that Rob's also been down here.
That's what it is. She just wants to cut me up.
Well, you can stay on if you want and talk about your websites.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to get into the other bits of this. I want to get into the other bits. It won't let me into the gallery.
Oh.
I wanted to see what they look like. The buttons aren't working.
Oh. I wonder why. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to put it to like 1 minute morning. Let us know how the sales go, Bri, if you're sold out by the morning. Especially now, last calls guy, Mr. X, says the website is back up live again. You might want to go and check it out. And on that, I think we will bid you all good night. Thanks once again, as always, guys. And we will see you on Saturday. Patrons and members top tiers, just remember your early preview is up for you guys to see now. And the update is out tomorrow. Night, everyone. Oh, Digger, no night. Have you just popped in or have you been a lurker tonight, buddy? All right. No night, everyone.